Hey, Ophelia, you're right. I'm like crap. To be honest, I'm feeling, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm still bunged up from the Philippines. I was all right for the past couple of days, and then I don't know, it was just all of a sudden it came back. And the weather, it's terrible. And the weather, and it's raining, and I'm not exactly relaxing. You know, I'm painting my house. Got so much to do. The weather just doesn't help. It just doesn't. And I'm not even going outside. And the thing is, I'm a person that gets really hot really quickly. So I would rather sleep. I don't know how everybody else is, but I would rather have a cold house and have warm blankets than have a hot house, because I get like my mum, like when she was alive, me and her, we did not like having a hot house because it gives us headaches when the house is too hot. So we just prefer to have a nice cool house and warm, thick warm blankets. Hey kid, you're right, baby girl. Yeah, so I'm just feeling like, so today I painted one of my hallways. I got rid of the green, which is I just couldn't do it anymore. There's so many holes in my wall though, so I'm going to need to get one of them, you know, those silicone thingies to cover up the holes. Getting there. The last thing I'm going to be taking care of is my bedroom. Pink or purple, I'm not sure. But I am feeling funky, I'm not going to lie. And I did do... oh, God, get me through this, please. Right. Let me just give me 1 second. Then sand down. What do you mean? Yes, I'm trying to just clear everything from the house. It's like, you know, my mum was sick in this house and she was poorly in this house. And it's just like so many sad memories in this house when I was taking care of my mum. And after she died and just walking into this house, I just couldn't. I just needed to change everything. Hey, GGX. I just had to change the energy. And it's crazy because I started painting this morning around 10 o'clock. And I finished painting at 5. And now my live is at 6. So I'm so drained. But I made a promise, gonna come on here and do my live, and I keep my promises. Just gonna say hello to everybody. 888 blessed, Abby, CC, my kid. Oi, Waifu Warrior. Hi, honey. Gemma, Chris. I will not let this take me. I will not let it take me down. And I'm fasting as well. Friendly soul. So it's like I'm not even eating until... Like, so before I didn't have any breakfast. I didn't have any lunch. It's because I don't have an appetite. Hey, Amanda. Alana. Tinka. Cassandra. Somebody on here won the lottery. Yay! I told you, buy a lottery ticket, get a scratch card, because you just never know, guys. Yolanda. Unique Angel. So anytime I pull up some cards, and I always be like, oh, you need to get some. Oh my God, look. This is for all of us, man. 9 of coins. Hell yes. Hey, Brent. Hey, Jess. Yeah. One of my sisters in here won the lottery, man. It's only gonna get bigger. My mum always said before she died, you've got to be in it to win it, Anna. Just put in a tenner in there and you never know what's going to happen. And then one of my followers who I said there's big money coming your way, she basically became a multi-millionaire. And she told me this last year. And I was like, you're fucking kidding me. And she was like, no, I swear. And then I was like, this is madness. And then, yeah. So anytime I say to you guys, you got a whole bunch of money coming in, man, you never know how the universe is going to give that to you. So just £1, $1 in the lottery. Read them. Hey, honey, you never know you never know. And if you're doing hey, Vivian, if you're doing your manifestations like I am, you know, your 369 manifestations, I'm sure some of you've heard of it. You're supposed to do it for like 28 days. So just write it down three times in the morning, 6 times at night. Just keep writing down what you want for 28 days and see how the energy shifts. You've got nothing to lose. Unique Angel. Hey, GGX. Hey, Maggie. Mysterious. See, I'm not allowing this thing that I'm feeling to get, guys, I don't know. I did a live on Tuesday and I've posted it up on my YouTube. I did astrology. And the reason why I did astrology is because I've been having some fucked up dreams. I'm talking about facing my demons, like really scary stuff. Hey, Michelle, like some really scary shit. And I'm literally was like, what is going on? Why do I feel this way? I'm 45 years old. I shouldn't have any knee problems. I'm too fucking young for that shit. So I've got like knee problems and I need my knees. You know why, girls? And I just feel like, no, this is not working for me. So I'm like, you know what? This is bullshit. Let me do some astrology and find out what the fuck's going on. So then I find out when I was doing astrology that there's like 5 planets in Capricorn. The fuck? So when there's like 5 planets in Capricorn, we're all going to go crazy. I'm just talking about, like, we've got Pluto, which is the death planet. We've got Mars, which is the war planet. We've got Venus, which is the love planet. And we've got like all of Jupiter and all this shit. And then there's like the year of the horse, the fire horse that we're in. And then we're in between 2 eclipses right now. And eclipses, oh, my knees are playing up too. Welcome to the old girl building. So, and it's just like, it's like when you're in between, so we've got the first eclipse coming in, I think it's on the 12th or the 17th, I can't remember. And then there's another one later on in March. And when you're in between 2 eclipses, hey, Pinky and Tammy, when you're in between 2 eclipses, then you've got 5 planets in Capricorn, you just want to kind of just jump off a cliff. So I was thinking, I was like, why am I having dreams of The Nun? Has anyone seen that movie, The fucking Nun? Anyone seen that movie, The Nun? Yeah? Hey, Maya. So I already told this story. So you got to go and watch my YouTube. I don't want to go through it again because I've got to read a whole bunch of people in here. Yes, the nun's face. Yeah, so I had a dream about that and I astral travel. So basically my shit's like real. So I'm basically in the physical world and on the other side. It kind of happens when you've had 4 open heart surgeries and, you know, you died. So you do. Why? That's why I did that's why I did the Vedic astrology reading, to find out what was going on. And that wasn't even the first thing that I saw, guys. I watch my YouTube channel. It was Tuesday and it will say the date on it, and watch it from the beginning to the end. And I literally tell you what's happened in my house, what happened, what the dreams were about. And I go into detail about the Vedic astrology. So if you go to my YouTube, I think I got like 3,600 people on there. So just don't be scammed. And I always post the card of the day over there. So if the card of the day matches today's, it will be me. And watch my Tuesdays live. Oh my God, it so much had happened. Like ever since my mum died, because it was 3 months on the 8th. So this is like the 3rd month of her being gone. And I'm just trying to adjust to everything going on and like how I'm supposed to function without her. Don't get me wrong, girl's still with me because she shows me every time that she's with me. Like, you know, staring, you know, like I have a coffee or a tea and then the spoon is like spinning around. Ooh, well, I'm used to this kind of shit because, you know, I've been seeing things since I was a little girl. I mean, that kind of happens when you've had your first open heart surgery 9 hours long when you're 3 weeks old. And then you have a second one when you're like 3 months old. And then the third one is like when you're 8 years old. And then the fourth one is when you're 31. You're kind of like over there and here at the same time. I'm supposed to have a 5th open heart surgery at some point. I do have an appointment with the Royal Brompton Hospital, which is where I've had all my open heart surgeries. And I'll see how it goes. I might be in for a 5th one. And for me, it's like a holiday because I get my food delivered to me and I love hospital food. I'm probably the only one in the world who does. And, you know, I get waited on and taken care of, and morphine is fabulous. Click, 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 click that button and then you're just going to sleep. So, yeah, I might have to have a 5th open heart surgery. Who knows? Yes, I did meet God. I do tell my story. I do tell my story on a few of my lives. I might do a live one day so you just come on and not do any readings and you can ask me whatever you want. And I can tell you my full experience from the moment I ended up in the hospital, from the moment they put the mask over my face and so on and so forth. So yes, 31 years old, near-death experience. You know, it was wonderful. I was really upset that I got back in this body. I was actually really pissed off. I was like, why do I have to go back down there? I don't want to go doam there. I want to stay here with you. I don't want to go back into that meat sack of a body. Okay, what am I doing? So just bear with me, guys, because you can hear I'm a little bit bunged up and a bit blocked. So listen and listen well. I am doing, what do I say? Okay. Members and subscribers, they can ask me as many questions as they like. So super fans and my members, subscribers, those ones, can ask me as many questions as you like from the beginning to the end of my live. If you are a super fan subscriber, I give you a guided message for every question that you ask me. You do not have to be a member or a subscriber to get a reading because I will still read for you anyway. I am well aware that there are people out there who can't afford a reading, so I do free readings as well as gifted readings. So if you would like to get my attention and you would like to get an in-depth 17-card reading, I'm going to pin it on the bottom of your screen. It is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. That gaming keyboard will get you 17 cards and will get you on my list. And I highly recommend, because my live runs for about 3, 4, 5 hours. So I highly recommend that if you would like to get an in-depth reading, just do it now so you're not on the list and you're not all the way at the end. 17 card reading consists of 4 oracle cards and the rest is tarot. I always look at the oracle cards after. Cassandra, you're on my list. So everyone saw that, yeah? You need to pop up on the screen and I need to see the gaming keyboard. So again, if you would like to get an in-depth reading, it is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. You do not need to tap the screen, like, share, subscribe. Please, moderators, put this up. You don't need to follow me to get a reading. I do free readings as well. The first 15 minutes goes to my members, subscribers, super fans. And then once I'm done with my members, subscribers, I'll go into the gifters. I'll read 1 gifter and then 2 people from my live. So one that's following me and people that are not following me. That way, everybody's going to get an opportunity to get a reading. I have a God-given talent, okay? And I think it's only right that I share it. And that's why I do free readings. I do not do any readings after my live. I also go live on Instagram. At the moment, there's like 93 people in here. If you catch me on Instagram, there's like 20 people in there and I get to every single person. And it's just more intimate over there on Instagram. So the link to my Instagram is on the main page of my TikTok. Please also remember, guys, that this is my only TikTok. I don't message you on any social media platforms. So somebody is messaging you or asking if you want a reading on TikTok, YouTube or Instagram, that is not me. I do not message people. If you want to have a private reading with me, you have to email me. My email address is on the main page of my TikTok, my Instagram, and my YouTube. I do birth chart readings. It's like a 1 year reading from your birthday to your next birthday, and the birth chart reading picks up on everything. So for example, when I do a birth chart reading on myself last year, it said there's going to be a death in your family, and then my dad dies, then my grandma dies, then my mum dies, and my cat dies. All in 1 year. And then my brother was also diagnosed with cancer. And then it would say something like, you're going to change something in your business. It did. It'd say you're going to have a lover, which I didn't last year, which really sucks. But, you know, it'll pick up on these things. The birthing of a child, any illness or ailment. This is what the birth chart reading picks up on. All I need is your birthday and your star sign, and there you go. You got it all. So again, I also do 1 hour readings, 40-minute readings. If you want to know the prices, I do soulmate readings. Why do I feel connected to this person that I'm not with? I can go into this energy of you and the person that you're with or not with, and I can do soulmate readings. And please bear in mind that soulmate is just not you and your boyfriend or you and your girlfriend. Soulmates could be a whole bunch of other people. Like my best friend was my soulmate. So, you know, that was my girl, my best friend, my soul sister. So soulmates come in many forms. Okay, guys? So again, you do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe to get a reading. I am happy for everybody in here to spam me. So copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste your question, because if you don't, I can't see you. Please bear with me though, guys. There's only one of me and there's 111 in the room, and it's like having 111 people in my house waiting to get a reading. And I'm going to do my best, okay, to try and get to as many people as possible. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to tap the screen, and you do not need to like, share, or subscribe. And I say this because I don't want anyone to have a go at me after the live and go, I gifted you. Well, I told you not to gift me. For those of you who's waiting for the 2nd of February live, GGX, you're on my list. For those of you who are looking for the 2nd of February live, I'm having technical difficulties downloading it, but I'm going to keep trying. I do put all of my lives on my YouTube channel, so you can listen to your reading whenever you want. It will be there forever and ever, amen, and I'll never take it down. But I do highly recommend that if you get an in-depth reading or even a small one, that you record it, because you might need to hear it again. You can screen record, voice record, whatever you need to do, do it. Okay. So, spam me, because if you don't, I can't see your question. Members, subscribers, everybody's following me. Copy and paste your question, because the first 15 minutes is going to you guys. Let me cleanse the space and cleanse our acids. Angels and guides and loved ones, draw close to me and my family here on TikTok and use me as a vessel to give clear, concise, love and light messages. Please and thank you in love and light and love and light. Guys, I have over 100,000 followers and I only follow 28 people. That's how you know it's my legitimate account. I follow 28 people, no more, no less. And if somebody again is reaching out to you with my face and using my content, that ain't me. Don't get scammed, because there's a whole bunch of scammers out there. Should really just go and get a job, shouldn't they? Right, here we go. Let me set my alarm. 15 minutes for members and subscribers. Once I'm done with that. Okay, here we go. I'm scrolling all the way to the top, so that way I can work my way down, baby. Okay. Here we go. Nikki Lewis, you're on my list. Be patient with me, my gifters. I'll get to you in a second. All right. Kieran 88. Oh, why can't I? TikTok, stop being an asshole. Kieran, what's coming my way financially, please? If any of my moderators can pin up Kieran 88 blessed. Kieran, angels and guides and loved ones. What does Kieran... What's coming Kieran's way financially? Let's have a look and see. There is something coming in, but later on. Look at that. The hand of God giving you a coin. But why is it upside down? I feel like you might have a bit of doubt, or you're stressed out about money. And when you are stressed out about money, you kind of push the energy away. You need to call. You need to call it in. Or you don't need that. Don't chase, attract. Say things like, I don't chase money, I attract money, Kieran. I don't chase money, I attract money. I'm a magnet for love, money, health, and happiness. And you've also got the Lover's card, which talks about a choice in finances. So even the Lover's card is a soulmate and an intimate card. It does represent there's going to be an opportunity for you coming in around the work arena. It could be a pay rise, a promotion, investment, but I feel like all of this stuff is going to come in later on. I also feel like there's an older masculine around you. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in. Oh my God! Look at this! You got the Page of Coins, you got the Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins upside down, but the Page of Coins is another money card. So with the Page of Coins, it talks about studying, good news, a message, an offer, education. It represents pay rise. It represents an opportunity to gain some sort of money. It represents the birthing of a child. But ultimately, it's like you've got some opportunities. You have got money in your energy, Kieran. Yes, you do, sweetie. So I hope you heard that message. I couldn't pin you up, but Kieran, yes, you've got finances coming your way. Sheena, hi, is Benjamin my forever person? Will we marry? Angels and guides and loved ones. Sheena, is Benjamin your person? I don't think so, honey. So I don't see marriage on the cards. I feel like you're going to slowly but surely move away. There's some information that's going to come to you, and then maybe in 6 days, weeks, months, or the 6th of a month, you're going to start moving forward. I feel like there's somebody that's kind of got like their guard up to some degree. I don't think this is your person, hon. I'm so sorry. It just feels like with the 6 of Coins upside down, this represents somebody giving more than the other, or it feels like somebody wanting more than the other. And I feel like, I don't feel like Benjamin is on the same page as you. And then I've got the 4 of Coins. The 4 of Coins is like somebody's not, their heart chakra is not open. Sheena, it's like this person is not ready or open to be in a deep relationship. They might be telling you that they are, but it just feels like energetically they're not on the same page as you. The 6 of Swords represents moving out of rough waters into smoother waters. So I can't even answer your second question, will we marry? Because I don't know if this person is your person, and you're going to figure it out in 6 days, weeks, months, or the 6th of a month. The 4 of Coins is about you holding on so tightly and wanting it to be something, but it just might not be the person for you. I mean, I can't tell you what to do because God has blessed you with free will. So if you want to stay, stay. And then you'll experience. I've had so many readings. I've done so many readings where somebody was like, you told me that this person wasn't good for me, but I stayed with them. And now I realize it a year later that they're not good for me. And I'm like, why don't you listen? Go through the experience or listen, up to you. For me, time is precious to me. When you die, you kind of see things differently. Do you know what I mean? Abby, anything that I need to know about my relationship with Kenny? You're a super fan, honey, so I'm going to give you a guided message. Give me 1 second. All right, let's see. Anything that you need to know about Kenny. I feel like Kenny's really immature. I don't know what kind of the relationship's going at the moment, but I don't know if it feels like you and or the person that you're talking about, Kenny, you guys are not on the same page to some degree. It just feels like the person that you're dealing with can be a bit cutthroat and brutally honest. This person could easily ice you out. It just feels like, I don't know, I just feel like you're not connected the way, it's like overwhelming energy or kind of struggling. And I feel like you're intuitive, but I don't know if you're listening to your intuition on Kenny. Like, you look at the High Priestess, she's upside down. Why? High Priestess is like, are you listening to your intuition, or are you second guessing what your insides are trying to tell you? Because that's what it feels like. So you want to know about the connection between you and Kenny. He's coming out as a childish, and basically he needs to kind of mature or grow up on some level. Let's get you a guided message. I'm sorry, honey, but you got to listen to your intuition when it comes to this person, okay? What is your guided message? Look at the bigger picture. That is your guided message. Need to look at the bigger picture. Sometimes we want what we want so badly that we can't see clearly, or we're trying to ignore emotions or feelings that we're feeling because we want it to be what we want it to be, even though it's not good for us. Manisha, angels, guides, loved ones. Monisha, what does Monisha need to know, please, in love and light? This is for Monisha. What does Monisha need to know, please, in love and light for Monisha? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. If you are a member or a subscriber, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives and every live that I go on. And if you're a subscriber, you get a guided message at every question that you ask me. But be patient with me, guys, because I want to try and get to as many people as possible. Manisha, I see a wedding, a celebration, homecoming, family, reunion. You're going to see 444 and 1111 everywhere you go. I see an older masculine around. You could be a lover or a friend or somebody that you could be collaborating with. I'm also seeing the leveling up of a relationship. So if you're not in one, if you are in one, there's going to be more intimacy, more love, moving in together, possible marriage. If you're not in a relationship, I've got a soulmate coming towards you, and if he ain't here yet, or the person isn't here yet, the person's coming in at some point. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, oh Shane, you don't even have just one person coming in, you have two. You lucky girl. The Emperor and the King. So I feel like you're going to get the respect and recognition that you deserve, Manisha. I feel like there's going to be two opportunities around love, and I'm seeing a wedding and a leveling up of your current situation that you're in. So I hope that helps you in some way. Rebecca, what's in store for me coming ahead? If you would like to get an in-depth 17-card reading and you would like to be seen out of everybody in the room, it is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. Rebecca, angels and guides and loved ones, what does Rebecca need to know, please, in love and light? What do you need to know, Rebecca? The Three of Cups tells me that there's some sort of a celebration around you later on. You need to be around a circle of friends that love and support you. I feel like there is going to be something to celebrate, and also feel like you might be traveling, relocating, going on holiday or move. But something in your energy is telling me that something needs to shift and change, like a transition, relocation, or a move, but something needs to change. I also feel like as I'm connecting to any conflict that you're feeling right now, even with all the placements going on, with the, astrological placements going on, and we feel like we're all going crazy to some degree, I feel like all of this energy is going to shift outwards. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of clarity in your energy. I also feel like you need to be really patient as well, because whatever it is that you're praying for, wishing for, and asking for, it's going to come to fruition, and all that hard work and grafting that you're doing is going to mean something. Even though maybe you can't see it right now, I'm telling you, it's a well. It will mean something. Don't you worry about that. Oh, for crying out loud, why can't I pin up? Give me 1 second, please. My guides will highlight the net. Pinky 88. Pinky 88. Moderators, do you think you can pin up Pinky 88? Any love coming in for me soon, please? I'm so ready for it. We'll see about that. My cards don't lie. Let's have a look and see. Pinky 88. Love, love, love. I feel like you're ready for it. Yeah. But I also feel like there's a... Yeah. I feel like there's a part of you that has some sort of insecurity, Pinky 88. And I'll tell you why I'm saying that, okay? You're like, I'm ready for it. But then there's a part of you that might say to yourself, what happens if I give my heart and I fall in love and then I get hurt again? It's like when I'm looking at your energy, I've got the Nine of Swords here. And the Nine of Swords talks about somebody who overanalyzes and overthinks. Oh, it's the Four of Swords, my bad. Four of Swords represents a place of peace, a rest. Like you need to focus on the things that you want to do. And you want to manifest love, right? You want to manifest love. I've got the Magician upside down. Be careful of what you ask for. I can't pin it either. I can't pin her either. It's all right, hon. Pinky 88. I feel like there is love coming in your way. I do feel like this, and you could meet somebody, travel, relocation, or a holiday. But I also feel like with the Magician, you might be manifesting. Like, be careful of what you're the Magi, right? So be careful about what you think, what you feel, and what you say, because you'll end up manifesting both of these things at the same time. So there is going to be more than one option around love for you. And I feel like it's the universe's way of testing you. And I do feel like Four of Swords, this is a place of peace. I do feel like you're ready for it, but then I still have a little bit of insecurity attached to you. Six of Swords always represents moving away from something, moving on from something. And it's like, there is something from the past or something that hurt you from the past that could still be somewhere in there that we need to cleanse, clear and release out. You definitely have love coming your way. You're definitely a magician, so be careful of what you're manifesting because it will come your way. And you definitely have more than one option of love coming towards you, Pinky. Just saying. More than one option. You might even have like 3 people and you're going to be like, ooh, which one do I pick? Maria, what do I need to know? Maria Garcia, angels, guides, loved ones. What does Maria need to know, please, in love and light? You have got some sort of new beginning, mental clarity, a new challenge coming your way. There's a wedding, a celebration, homecoming, or something to celebrate, anniversary at some point. I also feel like there's some sort of victory around you, but later on. Recognition, success, victory. This is the hand of God. You need to cut out some stuff. Negative ways of talking, thoughts, emotions, feelings. And you need to like do some soul searching. Spending some time on your own. Hermit always talks about going within for that personal quest for truth and clarity. That's what that card represents. So it just feels as I'm connecting to you that there's going to be new beginnings in your energy, mental clarity, new challenges, but you kind of got to clear out some old stuff first because swords don't come into somebody's reading and you're not using it. You got to use it. Do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share or subscribe. Do not need to be a follower to get a reading. Copy and paste your question and spam the living daylights out of me. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. If you're a member or a subscriber, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. If you would like to get on my list and you want to bypass everybody in the room, it is the gaming keyboard that I've just pinned on the bottom of the screen. That needs to pop up with your name. Once I see your name, you'll get on my list and you'll get a 17 card reading. 17 cards. I do post up all my lives on my YouTube channel, but I do highly recommend that you record it just in case I have any technical difficulties downloading it. Angelica, love reading, please and thank you. Angelica, let me see if I can pin you up. Love reading for Angelica. Yes, I can. Why can I pin up some and then I can't pin up some? Makes no sense. Angelica, love reading. What does Angelica need to know? Love reading, please, and thank you. I feel like you need to get out of this lack mindset. I don't have enough. I'm not enough. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not because you haven't really made that clear. But if you are currently in a relationship, you might be dealing with somebody who's really immature and you need to rethink about this love situation. I feel like at some point you might be at a crossroads. If you are single, I feel like you've got some insecurities that you need to let go of. The 5 of Coins always feels like I have to change for you. Feeling left out of the cold. I'm not enough. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm going to be on my own. So depending on the situation that you're in, it just feels like you've got to get some mental clarity so you can have new beginnings and new opportunities. You're also coming out with the Magician upright. So the Magician tells me that if you're thinking of good things around love and bad things around love, you're going to infinitely manifest both of those things. So I feel like love will come into your energy. I feel like you will meet somebody around work or education, depending on what it is that you're doing. But I also feel like you have to cleanse, clear and release something that no longer serves you. Chris, any messages for me, please? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Chris need to know, please? In love and light. What does Chris need to know, please? In love and light. I've got the 6 of Cups. This talks about you needing to be childlike, having some fun, letting your hair down, laughing so hard that you pee in your pants, just a little bit. I also feel like there's going to be an opportunity to collaborate, brush up on your skills, learn something brand new. But I feel like at the same time, you need to be around people that match your energy frequency. I also feel like you need to fight for what you believe in, remain on top of your game. And I also feel like you might be feeling everything at a really high octave. The Queen of Cups is the nurturer, the one who's very loving and kind, and the one who's always there for somebody else. But I feel like during this time frame, Chris, you kind of need to be there for yourself. It's like it's okay to take care of everybody else, but you're no good to anybody if you're not taking care of yourself. Your dreams need a practical plan. You are a subscriber, so you get a guided message. And I've also got Taurus in your energy. Tinker. Is Justin a good life partner to my mum? Is Justin good for your mum? Is Justin good for your mum? Justin good for your mum? No. I don't think so. But this is not something for you to... we all come in with a soul blueprint. We all have something to complete in this lifetime. We all have something to learn when we come into the physical world, because we die, we come back in, we learn some new lessons, because what's the point of coming into the physical body if we have nothing to learn? So we have to go through all of the bullshit in life so we can learn and evolve and grow. And that's what we're meant to do, grow and evolve as a soul, because we're all going in one direction, and that's we're all going to go home. We're all dying, right? So we're here temporarily. You cannot choose for your mother. Your mother will figure out at some point that this person isn't right. At the moment, they kind of got the rose-colored goggles on to some degree. Right now, she's already in the midst of trying to figure out whether this person is right for her. Leave her about her business. She'll figure it out. She will figure it out. You don't worry about her. She will figure it out. All right, give me 1 second. Before I get to my gifters... Brent, I don't know where you are, Brent, but I hope you're here and I hope you can hear me. I sound really terrible, don't I, guys? A little bit sexy, but, you know, still sound a bit bunged up. Brent, can any of my moderators see Brent? Cassandra, you're going to be on my list first. Hi, honey. Thanks. Thank you, guys. What does Brent need to know? Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Brent need to know? Please, in love and light. I love you, Brent. You're always messaging me, checking on me and seeing if I'm okay. I got a wedding celebration, homecoming, family reunion around you. Something to celebrate. 44 and 1111. You're going to see this number everywhere you go. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, you need to tap into the highest part of your soul. Like, get out of the ego, because the ego is always going to plant seeds of doubt, worry, and fear. I feel like you need to really go into hermit mode, because I've got the hermit upside down. When the hermit is upside down, it just feels like there's an energy of, I don't know, past mistakes, repeating something that you need to stop repeating, focusing on all the stuff and the trauma that happened in the past. So you need to do some soul searching is what I'm seeing. I also feel like a spiritual connection around you. Again, the wedding, a leveling up of a relationship. And I do feel at some point there's some good news coming your way, because I've got the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is always children, grandchildren. It represents good news that's going to be emotionally fulfilling. So there is good energy attached to you, Brent, but I just feel like you just maybe need to spend some time alone to get some perspective, you know, because there might be people around you just pissing you off because the energy is so wrong right now, and it's just like everyone's going to trigger you. Like, my neighbors are triggering the living daylights out of me. I'm telling you, it's so fucking loud. So look, it says, look, the answers that you need are coming, but you're going to get those answers sooner rather than later when you go inwards. When you go in within the soul, when you're within the depth of your soul, and you're listening to your heart and your soul, and you're not listening to your ego, that's when shit starts to go right. You know what I'm saying? That's when things start to go all right. Stop second guessing yourself. It feels wrong, it's wrong. It doesn't feel right, it's not right. Should I do it or should I not do it? It means if you're questioning whether you should do or not do something, it means don't bloody well do it. Because if it feels good, you will do it. And if it doesn't feel good, then you don't do it, right? Just don't do it. Okay, here we go. Yes, I'm in my head meditating more. Even better. So you're already doing what I'm telling you to do. You already know what you need to do, so you're doing it, and that's very good. All right, Cassandra, come forth and prosper. Lucy, you're on my list. I'm about to do a 17-card reading for Cassandra. If anybody's interested in getting a 17-card reading and you want to know what a 17-card reading looks like, this is it. This is what a 17-card reading looks like. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. And if I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. That is just how I do my readings. It is the gaming keyboard above the screen that will get you on my list and will get you 17 cards. So what I do first is I pull the oracle cards, and we don't look at that until later on. So here are the 4 oracle cards. We're going to look at that after the reading, because I just like to see if it lines up. Okay, Cassandra, get over here. I've done a lot in my head, but let's do a general. Yes, and everyone who's like, I've got so much to think about, I'm so worried about everything, Cassandra, it's because we are in the energy 5 planets. The last time 5 planets was in a sign was 36 years ago. And 36 years ago, Berlin Wall, something happened to the Berlin Wall. And then there was that something Velez, something S, oil spill. Something like this. All right, Cassandra. I have a lot on my mind, but let's do a general. Cassandra. The first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you, my love, is anchor. I can see an anchor. This is not the right time to do anything, especially if your energy is feeling a little bit up and down. I also feel like Archangel Michael, I don't know whether you believe in him or not. It doesn't really bother me because he believes in you. I feel like Archangel Michael is telling me to tell you to detach from the situation, whatever the situation it is, and kind of like hand it to God. So it's like, God, I give this to you because I have no power, no control over it. And at this point, I don't know what to do. Here you go. That's what I do. So I feel like as I'm connecting to you, it's like, this is not the right time to make any sort of moves. Anchor your energy. So be outside in Mother Nature. It feels like there's a bit of sweet energy with you. It's like sometimes it's good and then it gets bad. So I feel like when I'm connecting to you as well, there's something about passion. There's opportunity coming your way, something around marriage or leveling up of a relationship or more joy in a relationship. And there's something about you needing to like tap, like you need some sexual energy. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, it's like you need to elevate your energy. And I'm seeing the blue chakra around you. So the blue color chakra is the voice. So it's like you either need to say something that you need to say, or you've been holding something back and the universe is telling you to just say it. Stop holding it back. I also feel like somebody's wearing a mask, pretending, exaggerating, or it feels like somebody's not being their authentic self, when all I'm hearing is there's so many possibilities. Follow your dreams, make your mind up, believe in yourself, no more justifying. Energy protection is what I'm hearing. I don't know what's going on with you, but those are the messages that I got for you. Let's get on with it. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Cassandra. What does Cassandra need to know, please, in love and light? You need to be careful of what you're saying because you're going to end up manifesting the bejesus out of it. So if you're somebody who's always talking about being broke, I'm a broke ass motherfucker, then what's going to happen is you're going to continue to manifest those sort of energies. So you are calling in this energy of being broke. So if the energy is floating by you, and this is the broke energy, and then you're going, I'm so broke. Broke is going to go, oh, let me sit right on your shoulders because you're aligned with me. Do you know what I'm saying? So I've got the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is watch what you say. This is about chit chat, gossip. The swords represent that you need to cut out something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you anymore. I feel like whatever it is that you're going through is going to come to an end, but I just feel like, look at this, it's going to come to an end. I got the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords represents endings. So when something painful ends, something brand new begins. That's how the universe works. When there is an ending to a situation, it brings in, it's like decluttering the ending, getting rid of all the shit and all the bullshit, and then being open for new possibilities and new beginnings. Okay, sweetheart, that's what that represents. I feel like you're an empath, Cassandra, so you're feeling everything at a high octave. Now, the problem with an empath is that you might be picking up on energies around you. So let's just say for the kids are being an asshole right now. You're going to pick up on all that energy. Then you're going to pick up on your partner's energy. And then you can feel the energy of the neighbors or the animals. And you're just like, oh, I feel really emotional right now. I'm always crying and I don't know why. And it's because you're picking up on energies that doesn't belong to you. So you have to discern what's yours and what's not yours. Does that make sense? Queen of Cups. Very empathic, very loving, very kind, very nurturing, but she needs to now nurture herself, which is obviously you. I'm also seeing as I'm connecting to you, want respect and recognition, you'll have it. There's an older masculine around you, could be a lover or a friend or somebody that you could be collaborating with. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point, but there is going to be respect and recognition for you. You need to be more strategic and you need to make plans. And you need to stop saying you're going to do something and then you don't do it. It's like, do it because life is too short. I know, because I died. I died and I came back. So when you have an experience like that, when you have a traumatic health experience, like I was born with a congenital heart defect, a congenital heart disease from birth. So throughout my life, I'm always going to have some 9-hour open heart surgery. And the doctors told my mum I wasn't going to live past 10. And I was like, fuck that, mind over matter. There were so many things that I was told I couldn't do, but I did everything that I was told I couldn't do. The Knight of Swords represents another masculine. So you've got two masculines around your energy. They could be lovers or friends, people that you could be collaborating with. And if they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. I'm also seeing as I'm connecting to you, you need to heal some shit, man. Three of Swords is heartache and heartbreak and sadness and worries and fears. So you're under the bandwidth of fear, worry and sadness, and you're like fight and flight mode, ready for the next battle, even though there's no battles around you. So if you're in fight and flight mode, you have to be ready to you're manifesting it. So you're going to end up manifesting things that you have to be worried about. I don't know what I'm supposed to heal. What is going on in your mind? Because healing is not healing about past pain. Oh, so what do you suppress? What are you suppressing? You don't have to tell me. What are you suppressing? Pain, sorrow, sadness, trauma from a childhood, trauma from 5 years ago. Everything. Heal everything. Because there's always healing that some human being walking on earth needs to heal. Because if it's not something that happened to you in a connection, it could be something that happened to you at work with a colleague. It could be a mother. It could be a situation with your brothers, your sister, your lover. It could be a situation with your children. Whatever avenue you want to, whatever it is. But when you're coming to me and you said, I've got so much in my head, this represents healing. There's a lot in my pot. Yeah. I hear you, man. My pot's as full as yours. My pot's just as full as yours. So how do I heal? Get on with it. Trust in divine. Trust your loved ones on the other side. If you are suppressing it, it means you're going to end up making yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually sick. That's how we get cancer. That's how we get arthritis. That's how we have heart problems. That's how we get kidney disease. That's how we have frozen shoulders. That's how we have problems with our knees, because we're not dealing with what we're supposed to be dealing with. And then it manifests into an ailment in the physical body. And it's your body's way of saying, yo, fix up and look sharp. So you're you said it. So you're saying, I don't know what I'm supposed to heal. Everything. You just said you're suppressing things. So stop suppressing it. Scream, shout, get pissed off, punch a punching bag, purge, get it out of you. But don't stay in that energy for too long. Move on. Page of Wands represents good news, study, education, and something coming your way that's going to spark up something like something that you wanted to do, and it's going to make you feel childlike and make you feel like, you know what, fuck it. There's so many things. Like, I could talk to you personally about what I am going through. And I tell you, I don't think I'm going through any more than what somebody else is going through. Please don't get me wrong. But we're all going through something, and we're all in it together, aren't we? We're all in this one world together, and we're all going through something. The Lovers card talks about a soulmate, a divine counterpart, and a choice. If you're currently in a relationship, you're with your partner. The soulmate, you've got a lot of important lessons that you have to learn from each other. But ultimately, the Lovers card does represent an opportunity and a choice coming your way. I love that. No, it's not the right time. I love that, Cassandra, and you will do it. I promise you, you're going to do that. I want to open my own practice for mental health, but it's not the right time. This is not the right time. Do you know why? Because you have to detach from all the stuff that you said you're holding on to when you said I suppress things. This is why Archangel Michael said, detach from the situation. Once you feel so good, what will happen? No sex for 9 months. Is that it? I think I've been like 2 years. You're good to go. Don't worry about it. 7 of Wands, fight for what you believe in, remain on top of your game. And you've got an opportunity of 2 masculines. How are you supposed to have them in sooner rather than later if you've got heartache and heartbreak, you're not letting go of something from the past? And you know, no sexual activity is actually very good for the mind, body and soul, because you do realize that when you're actually sleeping with somebody, you're actually putting their energy into your energy, and who knows like how many people they're sleeping with. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, no. 7 of Wands represents fight for what you believe in, remain on top of your game. There are going to be people that are going to challenge you in your life, and that's okay, because the more bad experiences that you have, the more evolved soul you are. So you would become then the master. That's why 1111 is a master number, because 1111, if you were born on the 11th, if your birthday adds to number 11, you are a master. And that means you got to go through all the bullshit of life, all the pains of life, so you can teach somebody else how to heal. So you've also got the 4 of Cups. This is about you thinking about what has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong, should go wrong. So if you keep looking back, that means you're not really looking forward, are you? If you're looking back, you're not looking forward. And when you're not looking forward and you're focusing on the things that happened in the past, what will then happen is you will then create, I'm not able to sleep. I overanalyze overanalyze everything. Depression turns into grief and sadness and worries and fears. And then you've also got, look at that, the page of coins. Good news, money, pay rise, promotion, investment, study, education, learning something brand new. God is trying to give you some new stuff. Emotional contentment, fulfillment, finances, blessings, children, a new relationship. But you've got to stop talking crap, and you've got to let go of whatever the fuck it is that you're suppressing. Okay, my love? Because you're manifesting all your shit. All the good stuff and all the bad stuff. You're doing all of it. It's your fault. Is there a reading that will tell me exactly what I need to let go of? You know this. I know what I need to let go of. I need to let go of all my anger. I know what I need to let go of, all the anger and all the pain and the sadness and the sorrow. Telling myself, why did I have to go through all of those things? But understanding that I went through it because I'm here to teach. So it's like you are the one who's supposed to figure it out. When, I don't know. So let me ask you, I'm going to make it really simple for you. What are you suppressing? That's what you need to let go of. You're the one who said to me, you suppress things. So you ask yourself on a piece of paper, write to yourself, what am I suppressing? Because those are the things that you need to heal. I can give you a guideline of what you need to do, but at the end of the day, you have free will. Can't force you to do anything. If I'm saying to you, need to do some sort of healing, you have to do the healing. It's not my job I can't put a gun to your head and go be happy. You've got to do what you got to do to make you happy. And if it means that you've got to cut out some people for healing, if it means that you've got to change your mindset for healing, if it means that you've got to start taking action on the things that you want to do and stop procrastinating, then do it. But do it when the time is right. There's so many things a human needs to heal. And a lot of people suppress things from childhood. So your guided message is make each day count. Door to personal healing and happiness. You can't make this shit up. Remember, I pulled these cards out first. I feel bad. I kicked him out. You got to deal with those emotions. Look at that. Door to personal health and healing. And I said you got to heal. And you're like, what do I need to heal? Everything that you're suppressing. And then you got to communicate. And I did say to you, the blue is in your energy. This is blue. Yeah, it says speaking, options, listening. Say what you need to say when you need to say it and mean what you're saying. Say what you mean. And then you've got embrace change. That is your guided message. It says be brave. Opportunities are coming your way. Don't be afraid to change. Believe in the divine. They have a greater plan. Let go of what no longer serves you. Let go of the past. Say I am ready. I think it basically summed it up in the whole reading. I don't know what else to say. I've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio in your reading. So I hope that helps you in some way, Cassandra. Seems like you've got a lot of stuff that you need to sort out, honey, and it starts out with you. So before I get to GGX, I'm going to read one follower and one person that is not following me, because I like to give everybody an opportunity to get a reading on my live. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to be a follower to get a reading. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. Members and subscribers can ask me as many questions as they like from the beginning of my live till the end of my live. If you're a subscriber, I do subscriber lives every Sunday. And I give you a guided message. Here we go. Chantel, will my baby be seen on scan in 10 days? And I'm pregnant with a girl. Angels and guides and loved ones. I got a yes. Hold on a second. I got a boy with you. You're supposed to have a girl. I think the girl comes in later on if you want to have another child. But I got boy energy around you. Yes, you're going to see the scan in 10 days. And I don't know if it's a girl. I got boy energy with you. But you are supposed to have a girl later on down the line, I feel. But I got boy energy. Peace. What is the outcome with the situation for B? How she feels towards you. Outcome, situation, how she feels. Outcome, situation, how she feels. I feel like there's a lot of back and forth energy going on in terms of how she feels. I feel like she's very passionate about whatever happened between the both of you. I feel like there's a lot of heat, and I feel like somebody could be a little bit manipulative in this situation, or somebody's very good at pulling the wool over your eyes. I feel like you two could have a new opportunity. There could be a new opportunity for the both of you, because anchoring this question is the Ace of Coins, and this is God giving you new opportunities with this person. But I feel like there has to be a lot of grounding energy. The way that she feels towards you is a lot of fire and passion. I don't know what kind of connection this is. If this is lovers energy, it's like a sexual energy. If it's not lovers, it's like more anger towards you, or more, it's like a lot of fire, not ready. I feel like you need to stay away from this person at the moment. I don't think this is a good time to go to this person. I just feel like the energy feels a little bit wobbly. GGX, you're next on my list. GGX, angels and guides and loved ones. This is for GGX. What does GGX need to know? I'm about to do a 17 card reading for G. If anybody's interested in getting a 17 card reading, I've pinned it on the bottom of the screen. The gaming keyboard will get you on my list and get you 17 cards. This is what a 17 card reading looks like. And if you're interested, this is it. So I'm just letting everybody know this is a 17 card reading, and it is the gaming keyboard on the bottom of the screen that will get you on my list and will get you 17 cards. I highly recommend that you record your reading so you can watch it again later on, or you can screen record it if you want, voice record it, or you can wait for me to post it up on my YouTube. But sometimes when my live is like over 3-4 hours, there's technical difficulties and it's hard to download it. But I will always keep trying. Okay. Love and work. Chance for baby Chance for a baby. No time for negativity. Full career and work. So everything. You want a child. Is that correct? You want to have a baby? Chance for a baby. Okay. The first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you is there is a chance. There is a chance. I feel like you need to pack your suitcase, because I feel like there's an adventure waiting for you. I also feel like you need to be happy now. Decide to be happy in the now, not tomorrow, not when something great goes on. It's like, be happy now, then you create waves of emotions, and then you'll start to end up attracting it. If you're creating waves of worry and fear, you're going to end up attracting those things. There feels like there's some loyal energy coming your way, like trusting someone reliable, somebody that you could believe in coming your way. And in your energy, as I'm connecting to you, GGX, I feel like I'm seeing blue as well. Blue represents the throat chakra. There's something about you needing to look for a sign. There is changes in your energy. I feel like there is romance in your energy. So if it's not here yet, it's coming in at some point. So if you're seeking a connection, there is a connection coming your way. Those are the first things that I'm picking up on. But I feel like you might need to, I don't know if there's something that you need to get over, because I keep hearing never really over. I don't know if there's an energy that it keeps on lingering from something or someone from the past, and then it feels like there's no closure to some degree, or you have a soul tie connected to somebody from the past, and this could create blocks to the new opportunities in and around love. So that's what I'm picking up on as I'm connecting to you. Angels, guys, loved ones, this is GGX. What does GGX need to know, please, in love and light? There is a chance. All right, here we go. I'm doing a 17 card reading for G. If anybody's interested in getting a reading, it is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 17 cards. All right, here we go. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? There's something that you need to cleanse, clear, and release. I don't know what this is, but it's out on the table. Yeah, definitely. So I've got the Devil card here and I've got the Ten of Swords. In order for you to attract what you're looking for in the future in regards to love, work, finances, the whole shebang, what you have to do is cleanse, clear, and release. So the Devil card always is a representation of toxic thoughts, words, situations, and people, feeling bound and chained to something from the past. Again, soul ties to something from the past, energy lingering from the past. The Devil card talks about addiction, greed, manipulative energy, codependent on someone codependent on you. This represents that you might be obsessing on something so badly that you're pushing it away instead of attracting it. It feels like you need to let go of something that no longer serves you, because the Ten of Swords does represent feeling bound or tied to some thought, a feeling, or a person from something that happened in the past. In order for you to receive, you got to declutter all the energy, house, energy, emotions, feelings, all the sorrow, all the sadness, you know, all of that shit. You have to do something in order to receive something. You clearly have to cut out something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. Here she is. She's the Queen of Swords. She's the baddest bitch in the card. Now, the Queen of Swords energy is she thinks it, says it, means it, and she's cutthroat, and she can be brutally honest. She's a queen that is like self-sufficient, very honest, and like ruling. It's like she says what she means and means what she says, but be mindful about how you say what you say when you're saying it, because, you know, words can cut so deep. Totally. She's like, totally. Words can cut so deep that sometimes you go back to it and you go, fuck, did I just say it like that? I shouldn't have said it like that. And then you start getting hard on yourself. So it's like, decide to be happy in the present. Don't wait for something to come in to be happy, because, I mean, I might die tomorrow. I might not wake up. So it's like, what am I doing worrying about something? So you've got to say what you need to say and cut out things. Oh, look at that. Queen of Swords, cutting out all that toxicity in her heart, her mind, her body, and her soul. Physically, people that doesn't need to be in her matrix no more. There you go. Queen of Swords with the Devil card. Bye. Cutting out all the bullshit that doesn't serve me. And be careful of who you talk to about your business. Be around people that love and support you. This is a cheerleading sort of an energy. So this is about a celebration, being around a circle of people that matches your energy. So finding your soul tribe. There is going to be something to celebrate later on. And I've got a whole bunch of cash with you. And you were talking about, I don't know, is it career and work? This is self-sufficiency and financial gain and prosperity. So the Nine of Coins tells me that you could have your own business if you wanted to, or at least be the boss of the company that you're working for. But the Nine of Coins tells me that you are self-sufficient, and there's so much more that you are capable of doing, so much more. The Five of Wands talks about conflict of the mind, outside conflict and challenges. I love that. That feels good. That feels really good. So I've got the Five of Wands. So in the midst of everything going on with you and the possibilities, there's that conflict here. Because the Five of Wands is always bickering and fighting, and other people that are just making you feel low vibe. It's like, surround yourself with people that are on the same vibration as you. And if they're not, just love them like their asses and send them on their merry way. That's what you need to do. I've got a younger masculine around you, so if he's not here yet, he's coming in. I've got the Queen of Swords on the table and a Knight of Swords. So I'm hoping that this person is on the same energy frequency as you, because you're both holding a sword. I mean, when two swords people come together and make sweet love, I mean, it is sweet love. So he could be younger than you, or have the energy of a younger soul. You could meet him around, oh my God, you need to get a lottery or a scratch card. Look at that. 9 of Coins, 10 of Coins. It's going up in stages. So don't worry about money, career, or cash. You're going to have it all. So when you got the 10 of Coins, this is like my rich card. It really is. Look at that. Absolute abundance. Leaving a legacy, retirement, inheritance, financial gain, prosperity. You need to get either a scratch card or a lottery ticket. Is there a possibility for children? 100%. Girl and boy. 7 of Swords. You got to stay away from deceitful, deceptive people. You may receive some sort of information that will take you out of alignment. Yeah. You may receive some information that might take you out of alignment. But I say, all information is good information, because even if information that you receive feels really bad, it's like, I'm fully informed, so now I know what to do with you and you and you. It's like, now I can make an informed decision. So the Seven of Swords is deceit, lies, and betrayal. Something or someone taking something from you and you feel like you never have enough, or it feels like you've given time, love, and energy to someone and they stole it from you and then you got nothing in return. Learn. And Queen of Swords, cut out. Learn the lesson so you don't have to have the experience again. Five of Swords, you're in your brain. Yeah? Five of Swords is the mind, the intellect, overthinking, obstacles, challenges, rivalries. Remember, the more sad or bad experiences that you go through, the more evolved as a soul you are. So things are going to shift and change for you in 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, or the 5th of a month. And you're going to see 555 everywhere you go if you haven't seen it yet. Oh my God. 8, 9, 10. It's going up in stages. Look at that. 8, 9, 10 of coins. Lots of coins. Look at that. Lots of coins. This is the next card to come out. Self-sufficiency, solo and luxury pleasures, doing something that you love to do, having your own business or being the boss. This is the energy. Oh, you are going to make that. You got to decide in which direction you want to go in and you got to go for it and don't stop until you have it. You got to manifest the hell out of it as well. 8, 9, and 10. It's like the universe is setting you on a path. So you got to get to number 8, which is doing something that you love to do. Number 9 is going to bring in prosperity because you're doing what you love to do. And number 10 is like, oh, I'm just going to relax because I'm making money while I'm just lying down here. So that's what I'm trying to say to you. And I've got another masculine around you. So you've got an older masculine and a younger one around you. You are going, this is boss, by the way, emperor. The emperor don't work for people, yeah. People work for the emperor. You got it's like a woman that thinks like a man energy. So I feel like as I'm connecting to you, you're going to have opportunity of 2 masculines. Oh my God. It's too good. It's so good. I've got the emperor and the empress. These are lovers. Oh, yeah. These are lovers. Look at that. Emperor and the empress. So you might have a little fling with the young one over here, but then you're going to be like, oh, no, it's you. I want you. So you do have a divine counterpart. So, you know, you're going to have to kiss a couple of frogs before you get to your king, your prince, and your emperor. So I do feel like as I'm connecting to you, you've got to let go of... So your first card, yeah? GGX. I want to take flying lessons. Do it. Oh my God, that is so cool. This is your first card. This is your last card. Death. Negative ways of thinking. Death, negative people. Love and light their asses and send them on their way. The death card, when it's anchoring your reading, represents new beginnings, big changes, endings, time to move on, rebirth, a transformation. That is what the death card represents. It's time to move on from this old bullshit. It's time to move on and it's time to move up, is what I like to say, moving on and moving up. Let's have a look and see what your guided messages are, shall we? Angel of strength. You're stronger than you think you are. You're always healing and taking care of everybody. It's time to take care of yourself. And then look at that. You asked, is this going to happen? Yes. Look at that. Thumbs up. When you are optimistic and you are positive, probable. Look at that. Everything will come to you and you didn't even, you're like, whoa, how did it happen? Patience is a virtue. Everything happens in divine timing. And then your other guided message, your last guided message is removing blocks. So this is what it says, GGX. The more you think about something, the more you keep it alive. So when you focus on the bullshit is what you're going to receive. When you focus on being broke, broke is what you're going to be. When you focus on being alone and sad and ill, then that is exactly what you're going to be. So it says, the more you think about something, the more you keep it alive. Do not focus on or talk about negative emotions or blockages. You get what you think about, good or bad. Think about good or bad. That's the magician. Yes? Meditate and sit quietly for a few minutes each day. Focus on new positive thoughts. Do often. I've been talking about for the past 5 years that I've been on TikTok. Thoughts create things, people. Watch what you say. So I've got Scorpio, I've got Capricorn, I've got Aries. got Libra and Taurus, Gemini and Aquarius in your reading. So I hope that helps you in some way, darling. I hope that helps you, GGX. Sending you love and light to you. Nikki Lewis, you're next on my list. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. So if anybody's interested in getting a reading like I just gave to GGX, that's a 17 card reading, 4 oracle cards and 13 tarot cards. And I post this live on my YouTube, so you can watch it again later on. Or you can record it, voice record it, screen record it, so you can watch it again later on. But you're going to have to wait for me to download it because it takes like about a week or 2. Sometimes there's technical difficulties and, you know. So if you want to get on my list and you want to have that in-depth reading like I gave to Nikki, it is the gaming keyboard on the bottom of your screen. That needs to pop up on the screen with your name, and then you get on my list and bypass everybody in the room. All right, so Charlie, what will come my way in terms of career and finances? Well, first of all, you need to decide what it is that you want to do. Because nobody in this God's green earth could have ever told me. I was a front of house security manager in the streets of Bond Street. Like working for a corporate building, making a lot of money, but I was like a front of house security manager, you know, surveillance officer. And then all of a sudden I'm doing tarot. Who would have fucking ever thought that? If you had told me at 19, did you know that when you're in your 40s, you're going to be a tarot, when you're in 30s, you're going to be a tarot reader? I'd be like, what are you talking about? So yeah, you have to know what you want to do first, Charlie. I do see study and education around you. You might want to go back to school, learn something, brush up on your skills, do something that you love to do. But you kind of need to find something that you're passionate about in order to get the career and the finances that you're looking for. I am seeing that you really got to do some soul searching. Figure it out. Figure out what you want to do, because the Hermit card is soul searching, going within, introspection, figuring out what it is that you need and what you want to do in your life, Charlie. And then I've also got the Chariot. Once you figure it out, hurry up. Because the Chariot represents taking action, no more procrastinating, a journey, a new vehicle, travel and relocation, the balancing of the yin and yang energy. So, Charlie, figure out what it is that you want and go forth and prosper. Okay. Give me 1 second, please, and thank you. Okay. Lapita, what's coming my way in true love and money? What's coming my way? Let's see what's going on here first and foremost. I've got you could possibly potentially meet somebody around work, and look at that. You want to know about money? There you go. Ace of Coins is money, pay rise, promotion, investment, something solid coming your way, new opportunities. And then you got the King of Coins. So you could meet somebody around work, study, education, depending on what it is that you're doing. So you asked about money and love. There you go. There's the man and there's the coin. So I just feel like as I'm connecting to you, get rid of any sadness, insecurities, any worries or any fears, because this will taint the energy. And I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, it's like there's something in your energy. The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands always represents like it's commerce, expansion, travel and relocation. Could also meet this person around travel, relocation or education. Because I do feel like there is expansion in your energy. You're actually somebody that could be a business owner. So if you haven't thought about that, you need to think about it. Think about that. Okay. Nikki Lewis, you're next on my list. Angels and guides and loved ones. This is for Nikki. What does Nikki need to know, please, in love and light? All right, Nikki, I'm going to do a general reading for you. General. Okay, I got you. What does Nikki need to know, please, in love and light? What does Nikki need to know, please, in love and light? I keep hearing wait. Keep hearing wait. I don't know if you're rushing something. I feel like you need to be mindful about jealousy or people. There's something about jealousy. I don't know, somebody's jealous of you or you're jealous of someone or a situation. But it's like, you got to be careful who you trust and who you tell your personal secrets to, is what I'm hearing. You also need to be around a lake, an ocean, and a river, because that will soothe your energy. I feel like you have to admit the truth to yourself and then start acting accordingly. I feel like do not rush into something, because if you're rushing into something, you're going to create problems or issues to some degree. I also feel like you need to listen to your physical body. Like your body will, if there's any confusion that lays within the physical body, I need you to listen to what your body is telling you, because your body is like a compass. I also feel like be careful of them love bombers. So in terms of a relationship, be careful of, you know, talk is cheap, right? Talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. So be careful of what you hear. I am seeing that in order to get rid of any confusion, you need to like spend some time on your own. I also feel like stay away from people who just take from you. I also feel like walk away from something that doesn't serve you. Or if you're feeling disconnected or left out, or you feel lonely on some level, I want to say that you never are on your own, because Tina, you're on my list. I feel like you're never on your own, because the universe is always watching over, protecting and guiding you. So I just feel like these are the first things that I'm picking up on as I'm connecting to you. Like you might have an intense start when it comes to connections or relationship, and then all of a sudden it will feel like a sudden withdrawn, and then all of a sudden you feel a bit confused. This is why I will say to you, just listen to your body, get rid of any confusion. Don't just take what somebody says. I feel like actions speak louder than words is what I'm hearing. All right, here we go, Nikki. I've got your oracle cards out already. You might be feeling everything at a very high octave. Queen of Cups. She feels everything so much. She feels everything so much. It feels like, Tina, that's twice. Are you gifting to someone else, or are you wanting 20, how many is 17 times 17? How much is that? Tina's gifted twice, right? Oh, she's gifted it to someone. I just need to know. Tina, tell me who it is that you've gifted it to. Oh, that's so nice if you did. Please let me know who you gifted it to, Tina, because I don't want to be reading for the wrong person. Moderators, keep an eye. It's not for me. Name the person, please, so I can write their name down. It's two different people, and both of the Tinas that I got are T-I-N-A-H. Oh, so you want... Hold on, guys, sorry. So, Tina, you paid twice. Is that correct? I just want to make sure you paid twice. Two different Tinas. What are the chances that there are two Tinas in the room and both of their names is T-I-N-A-H? It's Tina. Okay, all right, Tina, I got you. So one Tina and then Tina. Thank you. All right, thank you. Yep, I've got 2 Tinas in the room. What are the bloody chances of that? Sorry, I just want to make sure. That's so weird. Oh my God. Okay, I got it. I got you. I got you. I got you. I think Tina 58 gifted me after Tina, right? I'm the Tina in gifted first. Okay. And then the other Tina gifted after, right? Okay. Tina and then Tina. All right, got you. Thank you. So who are we with? Nikki, thank you for listening, Nikki. Sorry about that, hon. I just need to make sure I got it right. The first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you, Nikki, I've got the 3 of Cups. So the 3 of Cups is a representation of celebration, being around people that love and support you. I am seeing that as I'm connecting to you. This does represent a celebration, but I just feel like you need to be around cheerleaders. You know those people that are like, you can do it, Tina, you got this, go for it, don't let anyone stop you. Be around those kind of people. Because if you're not around those kind of people, you're going to put yourself around people that are going to end up diminishing your light, like taking away your light and your energy from you. There's money in your energy. So something around work, money that's going to be very prosperous, because the 9 of Coins is always like a singles card. But and the reason why I say that is because the 9 of Coins is about financial gain, solo and luxury, pleasure, self-sufficiency, luxury. So being able to buy expensive things and still having enough money to take care of somebody, and still having enough money to take care of your bills. So that's the sort of energy that I see around you with the 9 of Coins. This is 9 of money. Can you see all that cash? This is about self-sufficiency. So all of this is going to come in. If it isn't here yet, it's coming in at some point. Oh my God. You've got the Knight of Coins as well. You got the 9 of Coins and the Knight of Coins. So something is going to come to you slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. This is something where you can build a foundation and build something more solid and more structured. This could also represent that you could meet somebody that you could be working with, collaborating with, or it could be like a lover lover energy. And it's like this person, you could meet them around work, study, or a social event, because I also see a social event around you as well. I see a lot of victory around you. So if you're changing your energy, your thoughts, your mind, the way that you talk, the way that you send out emotions, you're going to have a lot of victory, success, and recognition. This is about boss mode energy as well. When you get the 6 of Wands, again, it's about being awarded for all the good things that you've done. It talks about victory. It talks about good news. It talks about ultimate recognition. Oh, hell yes. Look at that. Page of Coins, Knight of Coins, 9 of Coins. Lots of cash coming in. Study, education, children, the birthing of a child, if not you, in the family. So the Page of Coins is good news, a message and an offer. Something, again, long-lasting, tangible, something that you can build upon in the future. This is in your energy. Queen of Cups keeps on coming up. I feel like you might be feeling everything at a high octave. So again, let's talk about who she is. She's nurturing and a healing support for everybody else when they need her. But this is the time now to put all that energy, all that love, and all that time into yourself. Because the only time that you can help others, it's like there's this verse in the Bible and it says, take the log or some shit out of your eye before helping somebody else. I think that's what it says. Take the thorn or the log out of your own eye before you help somebody else. That's the saying. Be careful of what you say, though, because you might end up manifesting, and be careful who you talk about your business to. Page of Swords is the worst page in the deck. Page of Swords is like, gossip and chit chatter. It feels like somebody could be social media spying on you and wanting to talk to you, but they're afraid to talk to you. With the Swords card, it also represents that it's something that you might need to cut out. Yes, and I'm overwhelmed. That you might, there you go. With the Page of Swords, this also represents that you might need to cut out some stuff. Cut out a thought, words, feelings, emotions, situations, people that doesn't work for you anymore. That's why the Page of Swords comes in. So you've got another masculine in your energy. So I've got two younger masculines. So if they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. Again, lovers or friends, you'll know when they get here. People that you could be collaborating with at some point. Now, the Knight of Swords is well educated, very smart, could be very calculated in some way, very intelligent. But listen, because this person might give you some good information that you might have been looking for from, like, when you ask, like when I say to when I'm asking for like advice, or I'm saying show me a sign, all I have to do is listen for the song on the radio. I might be on the bus and then somebody's talking about the thing that I'm asking about. Signs everywhere. Ace of Wands is the hand of God, giving you passion, creative projects and new beginnings. Urge to create creative projects, new relationships, intimacy, new opportunities around work, ideas that is going to come to fruition. You got to save some money. Stop holding on to something so tightly. You got to let go of it. There's a part of you that wants stability and structure, and you want that long-term sense of security. But then there's a part of you that is, have I frozen for anyone else? I'm full bars over here. That's not my phone, that's yours. So I feel like when I'm connecting to you, once you let go of things, I'm not frozen over here, honey. It's just you. Sorry. You're going to have to watch the replay. Let go. Don't hold on, because when you're holding on to something, it means you're not letting go and you're not opening up. I will also say to you as well, the Moon card, you've got very psychic abilities. So you've got very psychic, mediumistic abilities. Not everything is as it seems. Just because you can't see something clearly, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist or it's not real. The Moon card is also telling me that you need to tap into the highest part of your soul, your intuitive abilities, and pay attention to your dreams and your visions, Nikki. The Death card is you've got to let go of all the things that doesn't serve you anymore. The Death card represents that there is going to be a shift and a change in your energy frequency. It represents it's time for you to move on, to let go, to renew, restore. This is the energy around you. You might receive some sort of information that takes you out of alignment. Nikki, be aware of people that are deceitful, that will smile in your face and secretly stab you in your back. You will be able to feel who these people are, Nikki. So if these people are toxic, we need to love and light their asses and send them on their way. And then I've got a wedding, celebration, homecoming, family reunion in your energy. Something to celebrate at some point. There's a whole bunch of celebration energy around you. I'm going to tell you something about Friday the 13th. Somebody just pointed that out. Today's Friday the 13th. So your guided message, Nikki, I'm sorry if it froze. You're going to have to watch the replay when it loads. You're never alone. This is when I said to you, sometimes people feel like they're lonely, or they don't have enough, or they feel like they have nobody that they can find and talk to. We're not actually ever on our own, because we always have our angels, our guides, and our loved ones watching over us. And it doesn't matter what religious denomination you follow. Spirits and souls are real, just as real as we are. Okay, so your guided message, Nikki, is, and I would know because I died when I came back, you need to go on a holiday, take a break, separate yourself, rest, vacation, time out. So you need to have some sort of a break, Nikki. I've got the Healer of all ages as I'm connecting with you as well. The Healer of all ages. I've also, look at that. Do some healing, honey. And then I've got planning for you, Nikki, as well. Planning. It says, what is most important to you? What goals do you want to achieve? Maybe money, love, or work related. Set out clear intentions. Write down your goals as though you've already achieved them. That's the key to it. And how does it feel? It's the feeling that activates the manifestation, bringing you into alignment and your goals into reality. How do you think I manifested 100,000 people? I only asked for 1,000 from God. And I said, if I'm meant to be doing tarot, send me 1,000 people. He sent me 100,000 people. But I manifested it. I saw it like I already had it. And then bam, there it is. So I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, Nikki, I'm sorry if you missed it. You're going to have to watch the replay. I am seeing Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus in your reading. So I hope that helps you in some way. Nikki, love and light to you. Lucy, you're going to be next. My list is still open. So if anybody would like to get on my list, I've got 5 spaces left. If anyone is interested in getting an in-depth reading like I gave to Nikki, it is the gaming keyboard on the bottom of the screen. Once you click on that, I see your name and the keyboard. I will give you a 17-card reading. I highly recommend that you record your reading, screen record it or voice record it so you can watch it again later on. You do not need to be a follower to get a reading. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. All you have to do is copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you and my guides highlight your name, I will read for you. If you're not happy with your membership or your subscription, don't be any of those things and I'll still read for you anyway. I'm one of those tarot readers that are not going to say to you, well, you're not following me, so you're not getting a reading. I don't do that. I will read for you whether you follow me or you don't. But the benefits of being a member or a super fan subscriber is that you can ask me as many questions as you like from the beginning to the end of my live. And if you're a subscriber, you get a guided message with every question that you ask me. And I also go live every Sunday for my subscribers. All right, so Lucy, you're going to be next on my list. Please be patient with me, sweetheart. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. Eliza, will SW tell me how he feels about me anytime soon? Eliza. Eliza. Is it Eliza? Sorry, honey. Eliza. Eliza. SW tell you how he feels about you anytime? No. 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 This person is distracted by other things going on in their lives. They're probably focusing or worrying about some other female energy that's in their world. I don't know if it's family members. I don't know if it's a relation. I don't know if somebody from the past. It feels as I'm connecting to you that you're waiting or you're looking for some sort of a soulmate. I do not think that this person is. It might feel like there's a familiarity to this person because you might have known this person in a past life. But I do not feel like this person is ready to communicate or talk about how they feel. He's coming out as the King of Cups upside down. The King of Cups upside down is very emotional, very sensitive, and is somebody who will not express to you how they feel, even if they felt anything for you, because they're afraid. They're afraid of, basically, this is a leap of faith card. They're afraid of taking a leap of faith. This person does have some sort of feelings for you, but it's not something that you're going to know about. So I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. Sorry, honey. Kelsey, is my marriage over for good? Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. I am so sorry about that. But sometimes in life, in order to end something that does no longer belong to us, it's supposed to actually set in motion a new opportunity and a new beginning for something greater. Is your marriage over? I got a yes, hon. The person that you're dealing with is coming across, I don't care if this person's older than you, okay, Kelsey? It feels like you're a mother to your husband. It feels like you're a mother. It feels like you're, look, he's coming out as a Knight of coins upside down, slow to movement, lazy energy, not on the same page as you to some degree. You guys are completely opposite energy. And you're coming out as a mother. Even though you're the wife and the lover and the girlfriend, you're coming out as somebody who is taking care of this person like they're a child. It feels like you're doing so much and you're getting nothing in return. However, it's setting in motion something brand new for you, because the Lover's card is, it might be over between you and your partner, but the universe is sending you someone else, whether you want it or not. Tough shit. And you might meet somebody else around work, study, or education, and you are going to be very abundant without the husband. Sorry. So if it is over, it is what it is. You can fight hard and go back in the relationship and you can work it out. Nothing is going to change though. Still going to be the same shit. Just letting you know, honey. But yes, it feels like it's over. Tina with a H. I'm about to do a 17 card reading for Tina. if anybody is interested in getting a 17 card reading, this is what it looks like. It is the gaming. Is it? Oh, for God's sake. Your life contains some themes that some may find uncomfortable or have been restricted. Reasons, I don't know what you're talking about. I've been reading on here for 5 years, TikTok, man. Did you say that's him? Kelsey? Did I size him up, did I? Size him up proper. Look, at the end of the day, that's him. Well, it's up to you what you want to do, honey. It's your life. You can stay or you can grow. Tina with a H. Angels and guides and loved ones. This is for Tina. What does Tina need to know, please? In love and light. Tina, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. Okay, sweetheart? General. All right. Tina. My list is still open if you would like to get on my list. Oh, my God, Lucy. Sorry, Tina, it isn't you. It was Lucy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry, honey. It's not. It's look, sorry. I missed Lucy. It's because I put your name down there. I was trying to get it right. I'm so sorry. Lusa. Oh, my God. Lucy, I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's put that back. Sorry, Tina. Not yet. It's Lucy first. All right. My bad. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Lucy. Lucy. It's for Lucy. All right, here we go. Angels and guides and loved ones. Lucy. What does Lucy need to know, please, in love and light? All right, Lucy, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. Okay, honey? My list is still open. If anybody would like to get on my list and you want a 17 card reading and you're like, I wonder what a 17 card reading looks like. This is it. This is what a 17 card reading looks like. It is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. General reading, please, and thank you. I need guidance. Okay, anything specific that you want guidance on, or shall I just do the reading and then the message will be there? If you would like to get an in-depth reading like I am giving to Lucy right now, it is the gaming keyboard above the screen, and I just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list. That will get you 17 cards, and I do post up my live on my YouTube channel, so you can watch it again later on, or you can screen record or voice record your reading just in case I have difficulties. Okay, just in case I have difficulties in downloading it. All right. So, well, the guided message will come in, Lucy, to the reading. So listen up. The first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you is you are supposed to be doing something that you love to do. Basically, your life's purpose. You are supposed to be here to fulfill your life purpose. And energetically, I feel like you've got healing abilities. So healing could be a nurse. You give good advice. You're there for somebody when they need you. You're a good listener. I also feel like you're a healer. Definitely got healing energy. So you would feel drained really easily because you give out good healing energy to everybody. And then you absorb and take everybody else's bullshit. I also feel as I'm connecting to you, you need to communicate and have a dialogue with your angels. My guardian angel is Astro. I did a deep meditation about, I don't know, I think it was maybe about 9-10 years ago, and I asked my guardian angel, because everybody, I don't care what religious denomination you follow, every human being born on earth has a guardian angel attached to them from the moment that they're born till the moment that they die, and you forget it, but you'll figure it out later on. You need to ask your angels, because the universe is going to try and communicate with you through signs, symbols, and synchronicities. So when I'm connecting to you, Lucy, pay attention to repeated numbers, pay attention to butterflies, pay attention to feathers and dragonflies, pay attention to the songs on the radio, pay attention to when you're asking for something, pay attention to what is repeating itself through people communicating. It's that sort of thing. So again, pay attention to signs, symbols, and synchronicities. I feel like you need to take a step back so you can get your energy back up. Don't compare yourself to anybody. And I'm also seeing purple in your energy. And purple is the crown chakra. And I'm hearing that you need to have faith. Watch out for the feathers. White feathers is what I'm hearing, Lucy. You need to restore, and you need to get an amethyst crystal. It'll be very good for your energy. Amethyst looks like this. It's just a good crystal energy. So with the amethyst here, it just protects as well and gives you the energy that you're looking for. You need to restore your faith and your hope. It feels like you might be living in the past or living in a memory or something that happened in the past, and past is replaying itself, trauma, and then stuck emotionally to some degree. And then it feels like you might have dealt with a lot of abusive energy or unpredictable people. And sometimes I feel like you might feel like they're crazy. We need to love and light their asses and send them on their merry way. And I also feel like you need to stop over analyzing and overthinking things, because when you do that, you create a block energetically. I also feel like there's something that you're craving or you desire. So you've been through a lot of things that makes you the healer that you are today. Everything that you have gone through in life that you will deem as bad or negative puts you in a position of having that experience to help a child or a teenager get through what you have been through, because look how far you've come. So I'll tell you a little bit about what happened to me. I was homeless, so I stayed on the street. I didn't have enough money to feed my kid. I was in a violent relationship where the man beat the shit out of me. What else? I've had 4 open heart surgeries, all 9 hours long. I was supposed to die when I was 10. Last year, my dad died. Then 2 weeks after my dad died, my brother was diagnosed with cancer. 2 months after my brother was diagnosed with cancer, my grandmother goes and dies. After my grandmother goes and dies, my mum has a stroke. When my mum has a stroke, I had to put my cat down because his eyeballs was missing and his face was ripped off. So I had to pay 600 quid to put him down. And then in November, my mum died. So talk about PTSD. I've got to keep going. There's nothing else I can do. And I can learn from everything that I've experienced in my life. And I have to keep going, because there are going to be people out there who's been like, oh my God, I went through that as well, Anna. How far did you come? Look how great you are. You're so strong. And it's like, yeah, because I have to show my daughter empowerment. I have to show my daughter that you fall, you get back up, man. You carry on anyway, because we're all going to die. We're all going to die anyway. So the best thing you can do is enjoy the time that you got here in life. Be around people that love and support you. Do the things that you love, because life is way too short. So all I'm saying is just keep on moving forward, girl. It's the only thing you can do, right? I'm definitely doing as much possible to... Good! It's better doing something than doing nothing. Do you know what I mean? All right, here we go. Talk to your angels. They're around you. They want to communicate with you. Have a dialogue with them. All right, here we go. What do you need to know, Lucy? What do you need to know? What does Lucy need to know? What does Lucy need to know? First and foremost, the first card that I can see around you, Lucy, is you got to get out of your own way, honey. You got to get out of your own way. And when I say you got to get out of your own way, the Hanged Man just represents looking at your situation from another perspective and another point of view. And stop self-sacrificing your happiness to please everybody else. There's time and a place for this. And the time is to stop doing it. Fulfill your life purpose, and that's being the healer. Whatever it is that you're doing, heal. And even when you're not even trying to heal somebody, you are just by your presence alone. But the Hangman is look at your situation from another point of view. You're an old soul. Stop self-sacrificing your energy for someone else. It's time to put all that energy on you and look at what's come out. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords cuts out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people, says what she means and means what she says. She's very cutthroat. She can be brutally honest, but she is self-sufficient, and she is somebody who could be a leader. So you have the ability to say, to see, to feel. So and that's what you need to do. I am seeing whatever you prayed, wished, and asked for, the universe has heard your call. And you don't have to believe in God. It's okay. God believes in you. So the Star card always represents wishes coming true, wish fulfillment, miracles, a renewed sense of hope and clarity. At some point, some sort of fame with you, a level of fame, writing a book. People know who you are because of the things that you've been through. It's like you're going to be known on some level. But I need you to have faith in yourself and have faith that the universe has got your back. I'm also seeing a masculine around you. Could be a lover, could be a friend. So it could be somebody that you could be collaborating or working with. So if this person isn't here yet, this person's coming in at some point. Again, Four of Cups. You can't stop looking back at what has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong. Feeling the feeling of apathy, feeling unfulfilled because you're not paying attention to the blessing in disguise. When you're too busy focusing on all the bullshit, you're not paying attention to what you do have. Remember, there are people out there in the world that want what you already have. There are people who have nothing and they want what you have, which is a simple thing like food in the fridge, a roof over your head, a nice warm bed. So there are people in the, and I know what it feels like to not have a blanket and not have a bed. So you always have to focus and thank God and thank the universe for what you do have. Because remember, there's always going to be somebody in a worse position than you. And you've heard what I've gone through. I don't think that what I've gone through is worse than there's no competition. You've been through your shit, I've been through my shit, and we're all healing from it, right? Two of Swords talks about an opportunity and a choice coming your way. This is about compromise, making a decision. This is about like you're trying to decide whether you should stay or go, do or not to do, say or not to say. So this is why I said to you in the beginning of your reading, if these opportunities hasn't come for you yet, wait for it and ask your angels. Ask for signs and symbols and synchronicities. I've got the 10 of coins. Get a lottery card, scratch card, man. 10 of coins. Lots and lots of money. Shitloads of money here. And the last time I told someone to get a scratch card and a lottery ticket, they became multimillionaires. My mum, before she died, she always says, Anna, you got to play the lottery. You got to be in it to win it. So just like, you know, a $5 on a scratch card or a ticket, you know. Look at that, 10 of coins. This represents legacy, inheritance, financial gain, retirement, leaving a legacy for your children, grandchildren. Opportunity awaits you. You got the Wheel of Fortune. You got good karma attached to you. You've done something true and just, and now the universe wants to reward you. So the Wheel of Fortune does represent good fortune, a turning point, taking a gamble, good luck, and it represents a new vehicle if you wanted one. Or it represents that you're going to get into a vehicle and do some traveling. I am seeing you got to walk away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. So the 8 of Cups is walk away, move on, abandon, retreat, let's go. I'm not staying here no more in this energy, in this feeling, in this emotion, in this hell. It's time to move on. Remember, you have free will to stay or not to stay. To go or not to go, to say or not to say. It's up to you. It's your life. 2 of Wands, choose. You might be at a crossroads. You might be trying to make a decision, or you're waiting for something before you make plans to move forward. But the universe is saying to me to tell you in 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, or the second of a month, things are going to start to shift and change in your favor. Victory, success, and recognition and being the boss is all yours. Look at that. Victory, success, recognition, being the boss is in your energy. Awarded for the good things that you have done. The Temperance, Archangel. This is, you've got a mother figure for you on the other side, watching over, protecting, guiding you. Grandmother, auntie, don't know, female energy I can feel. But the Temperance card is you being patient. The Temperance card is about you needing to find balance and harmony and moderation. And your last card, I've got another masculine. So you've got two masculines, lovers, friends. You might be collaborating with these two around the work arena. But I've got the Knight of Coins and I've got the Knight of Swords. So opportunities are going to come a-knocking. So don't lose your wits about you. Anchoring your reading. Pregnancy. If it's not a pregnancy, it's all these ideas that you want to give birth to. If you Google the Empress card, it represents absolute abundance. You're going to be very abundant in your life, whether you can see it or not. I'm telling you, you're going to be so abundant in your life. Because the first thing that comes out when you Google the Empress is absolute abundance. And you will have this. So there could be a child born from you, depending on your age, or there could be a child born into the family. A blessing. So remember, look, you're in a karmic energy. I said that to you, Wheel of Fortune. You're in some sort of good karmic energy. And then you've got karma, cause, effect, and destiny. So you're at a destiny point. Seriously, what is going on here? Hold on a second, guys. So you are at a destiny point in your life, my love, and it's going to go where you want it to go. Set your intentions. And then I've got financial constraints. Stop worrying about finances. When you're chasing, you're not attracting. So if you keep saying, I don't have enough, I'm not enough, then it's the energy, like energy attracts like energy, right? Like energy attracts like energy. So if you're thinking about all the things that you don't have and all the things that you don't want, you send it out, what's going to happen? It comes back in like a boomerang. Send out what you want out so you can attract it in. And then you've got listen to your gut. That's one of your, pay attention to your signs, symbols, synchronicities. It says, listen to your gut. If something makes you feel bad, your source energy disagrees with it. Your emotions let you know something isn't right. Let your sense of just knowing guide you. So if something doesn't feel right, I'm telling you now, it's not right. If something feels good, it's good. Go forth, prosper, go do it. Always listen to your intuition. Get out of your head. The head is always going to plant seeds of doubt, worry, and fear. So all I'm saying to you is get out of the head. So I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, Taurus, Libra, Pisces, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio. So I hope that helps you in some way. I always say the star signs because it could be people that are coming into your matrix. And if they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. Tina with a H. I hope you're here. Right, guys, I'm going to leave my list open for another 20 minutes. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get an in-depth reading like I gave to Lucy, it is the gaming keyboard that I just pinned on the bottom of the screen. I'm going to leave my list open for another 20 minutes. So if you would like to get a reading, again, it is the gaming keyboard. I need to see it pop up on the screen and I need to see your name. Alarm is on. Once the alarm clock goes off, I will not be receiving, I don't want any more gifts from you guys. I will just do 15 minutes for members and subscribers and then another 15 minutes for non-members and non-subscribers. That way I'm giving everybody an opportunity to get a reading. So I will leave my list open again for another 15 minutes. Okay. Let me read two people before I get to you, Tina. Members and subscribers can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. Subscribers can get a guided message with every question that they ask me. I go live every Sunday for only my subscribers and let everybody else is not allowed to come in my subscriber live. Why can't I pin up, man? This is so annoying. Yolanda, will I ever find true love with the guy and get married to him, or will I be alone? I don't know. You're manifesting being alone though, aren't you? Will I ever implies that you don't ever think you're going to be with anyone. You think you're going to be alone forever, and that is what you're going to keep on sending out, and that's what you're going to keep on getting in. You're going to keep manifesting loneliness. You're going to keep on manifesting that is there somebody out there, because will I implies that you do not believe that there is somebody out there for you. So change the narrative, change your thoughts, your words, your emotions and your feelings, and then see what happens. Not right now. Not right now. Once you look at that, there is a man in your energy, but he's not in the loop just yet because of your thoughts, your emotions. Will I, again, is you stating to the universe, I feel like I'm going to be alone forever and I won't get married. But there is somebody in your energy, but he ain't here yet. Because you've got to change your thoughts, your words, your emotions and your feelings, and you start manifesting what you want. I feel like you carry way too much heavy burdens. You're holding on to so many things that you need to let go of. It could be insecurities, burdens, exhaustion. Not everything is as it seems. Just because it's not here yet, it doesn't mean it's not going to come. You got to do some cleansing and clearing out. You got to clear out. Look, this is the worst card in the deck. There are 78 cards and the devil card is not even the worst card. This is the worst card in the deck because this is somebody choosing to be hurtful to you. So the Seven of Swords talks about deceit, lies, and betrayal. Something that could have happened to you in the past, which is holding you to feel like you're going to be on your own. Let go of these words that just doesn't serve you. Surrender it and move forward. And then watch when your energy changes and your energy shifts. You'll attract him. You could meet him around work, study, education. Hannah. Will there be love coming in for me? Will there? Manifest it, people. Manifest it. Get rid of any insecurities that you're holding on to, because old insecurities will end up manifesting in your new relationship. Not yet. This is you. You got insecurities that you need to let go of. You keep thinking about all the things that has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong. It's time for you to move on from a thought, a situation, a person, a scenario. You are ready, and it's like you've got so much love to give. You're the Queen of Cups. She's the most loving queen in the deck, and you've got so much love to give. But you got to expand your energy from, is love coming in for me? Of course it is. Look at that. You could meet somebody, traveled, relocation, a holiday, or a trip. But I need you to change your mindset. Change your matrix. Change the way you think, feel, and what you say. And then watch the energy. Beautiful. You're on my list. Change your mindset. Change your thoughts. Change your emotions. Change your feelings. And then watch what will unfold for you. Do you hear me? Right. The vein has spoken. Tina with a H. Get over here. Thank you so much. You're so welcome, honey. Don't you think you deserve love? Yeah? Love can heal war. Love can heal illness, ailment, and pains. Hi, honey. Finally, I'm with you. Tina. Yes, and you deserve it too. Become love. I know people always say that, and it's so corny. You have to love yourself. It's so true. You got to love yourself. And then what you do is you emanate out love. And then people are going to be like, ooh, that energy, her energy is so good. I want a piece of that ass. That's what happens. You have to be in good vibration, because when energy is real, you know, just because you can't see air, it's like air. Energy is like air. You can't see air, but you know it's there. And that's the same as energy. Okay, Tina, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. Angels and guides and loved ones, this is for Tina. Tina, what does Tina need to know? Tina with a H. Here we go. Angels and guides and loved ones, this is for Tina. What does Tina need to know, please, in love and light? I don't know what TikTok's telling him. Live restriction, not showing inappropriate. What's inappropriate? Okay, I'm very honest about what I talk about. People need honesty these days, right? No one needs to chat bullshit. Say what you need to say when you need to say it, damn it. All right, Tina, general. I feel like you've been through a lot of shit. As I'm in your energy, I feel like I've been through a lot of ups and downs. I've been through a lot of shit. And I feel like I pulled myself out of the turbulence. I feel like when I'm connecting into your energy, I feel like you've been through so much, right? And I just feel like the energy has been so, like, it's been turbulent. And I feel like you got to navigate yourself, or you've navigated yourself through, like, the rocky waters, shall I say. I'm about to close my list in 13 minutes. If anybody would like to get an in-depth 17 card reading, is the gaming keyboard that I pinned on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 17 cards. Record it, screen record it, record my voice, so you can go back to it later on. But I also feel like after you've been through all of this energy, as I'm connecting with you, Tina, you need to make a commitment to something that makes you happy. Commit to something that makes you feel good. And it's like the universe is going to shift the access, and then all of a sudden, everything that you've called in for, it's like a yes. Will I have love? Yes. Will I have a new job? Yes. Am I going to get healthy? Yes. It's like all of this stuff is a big fat yes with you. I also feel like this is a time for transformation, reinventing yourself, like a new hairstyle, a new way, like a dressing, a new lease on life. There's also a time where you need to slow down a little bit. And I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but I am seeing soulmate energy with you. I am seeing soulmate around you. So I don't know, again, whether you're in a relationship or not, but I'm seeing soulmate. Somebody from a past or a past life coming in. If they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. I feel like when I say to you to slow down, it's like slow down and smell the roses. Take some time out for yourself. Go out into Mother Nature, especially if there's any conflict in your energy or trying to make a decision, or it feels like there's hot and cold energy, because it feels to me like the universe is going to give you so many opportunities. And I need you to not lose your wits about you. Don't lose your wits about you. When the universe is going to give you an opportunity for so many things, just be like, oh yes, opportunities are going to come and knock in. Let me try all of them. Do everything before you die, I say. Do everything before you die. Have fun, laugh, love, make plans. If it gets ruined, it's okay. Persevere, get up and go again. That's what life is for. You don't want to look back and be 90 years old and go, oh, I should have made more sweet love. I should have gone to the gym. I should have made more friends. I should have retired early. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Hurry up and do it. You never know what can happen tomorrow. You don't even know what can happen in an hour, let alone in like a whole year, right? All right, here we go. I've been through a lot, really. Yeah. I see it. They brought it in as turbulent energy. All right. 5 of Swords. I need you to stop over-analyzing and overthinking every fucking thing. Because the 5 of Swords does represent challenges, rivalries, obstacles. It represents you overactive mind. It represents that when you're in your head, you're not in your heart, because you're in the ego. And the ego, again, is always planting seeds of doubt, worry, and fear. I always tell people to get out of their ego and go into their soul energy, because the soul always knows where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do. I always tell everybody for the past 5 years that I've been on TikTok that you don't need me. All you need to do is listen to your heart, your soul, your intuition, and get out of your ego. Justice will be served in an unjust situation. Look at that. The Justice card. Oh my God. Justice is a major arcana card. It's fate and destiny. The Justice card represents cause and effect, win-win situations, the balancing of the karmic scales. The Justice card represents the signing of an important document. So the document could be, if it's not a separation, it could be a marriage. It could be a new house, a new car, a new job, all of the above. But whatever it is, you've done something true and you've done something just. And now, Tina, the universe wants to give you some blessings. All you got to do is find balance and equilibrium in your life, balance and harmony in your everyday. Learn to have healthy boundaries, because, you know, there's a lot of people out there who are energy vampires, soul-sucking cretters, and we need to love and light their asses and send them on their way. And with the 9 of Wands, this represents perseverance. Keep going. I think they restricted my live. Your live is not eligible. Recommendations, brands. I wasn't promoting a brand. TikTok restriction will be removed once you add product. What are you talking about? Anyway. Sorry, guys. So healthy boundaries needs to be implemented going forward, right? Persevere, keep going, have the courage to say no, move forward. Look at that. When one door closes, another door opens. Just don't commit yourself to too many things, because there's going to be many cups to choose from. There is going to be emotional fulfillment in your energy, but right now everything might be feeling a little bit up and down. And when things are feeling up and down, do not swim in the waves, because when you swim in the waves of your emotions, you get tired and you're going to drown. But if you just float, the universe is going to take you to where you need to get to. I've got the 7 of coins here. Patience is a virtue. Everything that you planted and worked hard for is going to come to fruition. The fruits of your labor is going to pay off. but it just means that you've got to be patient. There is growth potential around you. Everything that you prayed, worked for, asked for is going to come to fruition. Look at that. Ace of Wands represents new beginnings, passion, creative projects, new opportunities around love, inspiration, new job. And this is going to come after all of this stuff that you felt was unfair. The universe is going to now balance your energy. Everything that you prayed, wished, and asked for is going to come to fruition. The Star card represents a renewed sense of hope, clarity, a miracle coming your way. Keep asking, pray, because if you don't, you're not going to get it. If you don't ask, you don't get it. And then I've got the World card. The World card represents the ending of a cycle. The ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new, travel and relocation. But ultimately, I'll tell you what the World card represents. It represents learning important life lessons so you don't have to repeat the same mistake. You have to get out of the mindset of feeling left out in the cold. I'm not enough. I don't have enough. Maybe it's me. If you're in the lack mindset, you'll keep manifesting something to keep coming back. And then I've got the Knight, King of Swords. The King of Swords could be a masculine that you could meet later on. Could be somebody that you collaborate with, work with at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. You'll know when this person gets here. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, I've got the Knight of Wands. So you've got two masculines in your energy. Again, if they're not here. Oh my God, I got 3. So I've got 2 knights and I've got an older masculine. If they're not here yet, they're coming in. Again, lovers or friends, or they could be people that you could be collaborating with at some point. This also could represent children in your energy. And the last card that you have is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is that, look how many new beginnings. There are 4 aces in the deck and you have 2. So the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands is new beginnings. Ace of Cups is love, marriage, the birthing of a child, proposal, the leveling up of a relationship. If you're in one, more intimacy. And then the 10 of Coins. Legacy, inheritance, financial gain, prosperity. Scratch card, lottery ticket, take a chance, you never know. But from what I can see and from what I can feel in your energy, it feels like a whole bunch of yeses coming your way. It's like yes to everything. After turbulent energy, after going through so much energy, it's like everything that you've ever prayed, wished, and asked for, and then some, is like going to be in your matrix. It's going to be in your matrix. You've called it in on some mental, spiritual level. You've called it in. So your guided message is, worry is a waste of emotion. It really is. Because if you worry about something, it's not exactly going to change the outcome of it, isn't it? So there's no point of worrying about it. And then you've also got, what did I say to you? Find balance and harmony. Look at that. It says peace, serenity, unity, and it says balance, harmony. Be around people that love and support you. You've got a community of people, and then you've got past is your last guidance card. All of your power is now. Guilt serves no purpose other than guidance. Let it go. Every time you think about the past, you make it in the present. How does this benefit you? Is it positive or negative? If it makes you feel bad, why go back? You will never get to where you want to be in your life by looking back. Let go and stand in the now. Look at that. Let go and stand in the now. I'm going to be closing my list in about 4 minutes. 4 minutes and 23 seconds, guys. If you're interested in getting on my list, it is the gaming keyboard. I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 17 cards. I do post up my lives on my YouTube channel. I'm seeing all of the star signs around you: Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. So I hope that helps you in some way, Tina. Sending you love and light, honey, love and light to you. Okay, Tina number 2. I've got you next. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you, Tina. I'm going to be closing my list soon, guys. So if you're interested in getting an in-depth reading, again, it is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. I will be closing my list soon. I'm just going to read 2 people before I get to you, Tina. Please be patient. All right, I'm going to scroll up because I like to work my way down. Oh, for crying out loud. Will my asylum case be granted? Small motor. Acum. Angels and guides and loved ones, will your asylum case be granted? I think there's going to be a delay. Not everything is as it seems. It will, but not yet. This is signing the contract, legalities, justice in your favor, good karma, but there is going to be a delay to it. I feel yes, not everything is as it seems. Be patient. It will happen. Rosalind, should I go back to Ryan? Rosalind, should I go back to Ryan? Should you go back to Ryan? The fact that you even have a doubt about it tells me no. No. Queen of Wands. If you do go back to Ryan, Ryan will only want it for sexual purposes only. Not because it's love, not because it's emotions. No. You've got a soulmate coming in and it ain't Ryan. I say no to Ryan. Love and light to Ryan. Bye-bye. Moving on. Tina, you're next on my list. I've got Tina and Beautiful. I'm closing my list in 1 minute and 30 seconds. If anyone's interested in getting a 17-card reading, it is the gaming keyboard above the screen or in the gift box below. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 17 cards. 4 oracle cards. 13 tarot cards. That will get you on my list. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Tina. What does Tina need to know, please? In love and light. Tina, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. Spam me, guys. If you don't spam me, I can't see your question. Copy and paste your question. I don't care if you do. My moderators know that you're allowed to do that. Because once I'm done with my list, I'm going to do 15 minutes for members and subscribers and then 15 minutes for non-members and subscribers. That way I'm giving everybody an opportunity to get a reading. I don't just do paid readings, I do free readings as well. Tina, I hope you're here. Are you here? General reading guidance, please. All right, honey, I got you. Look at that. What are the chances? 2 Tinas. All right, here we go. Tina. So I've got Tina and Beautiful. The first thing that I'm hearing as I'm connecting to you is all right, I'm closing my list, guys. My list is closed. All right, here we go. The first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you is I need you to honor and trust what you feel. Okay? Honor and trust what you feel. Ryan, you're like really hot. Sorry. There's going to be a lot of abundance in your energy. I'm seeing so many opportunities in your energy. I feel like there might have been some twists and turns, or you might have made plans, Tina, and then all of a sudden it was kind of thrown out of the window, but the universe wants you to surrender. I also feel like you're healing. There's some sort of healing that you're doing. Again, I feel like you need to be out in Mother Nature. As I'm connecting to you, you're going to be very abundant. That's what I see and feel as I'm connecting into your energy. You've got a very abundant energy around you. I also feel like you need to stay away from chit chatter, gossip, listening to other people chatting shit, because sometimes when you listen to gossip, it diminishes the light energy. I also feel like you need to pay attention to your dreams and your visions, or dream journal. And I'm also feeling, I'm hearing like writing down, logging in, writing down, diary. I also feel like I'm seeing green in your energy. So green represents the heart chakra. So it's like you need to open up your heart in order to manifest something sooner rather than later. If you feel, Tina, that energy is a bit stuck, you feel like at a dead end or things are frozen, it's because you need to open up your heart chakra. How do you do that? Just feel love, 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 love. Open the energy field up. So then you'll attract in the abundance. Honor and trust what you feel. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you as well, stop looking for happiness tomorrow. It's like you're waiting for some good stuff and I'll be happy when I have that. I'll be happy when I have this. I'll be happy when I hear this. It's like, don't be happy someday at another time and place. Be happy in the present moment, because there is no future yet. I might not wake up tomorrow, so you never know. There's no point in looking back tomorrow or what happened in the past, shall I say, because it's not like you can go into a time machine and change anything. So focus on what you have and focus on what you want, and then manifest it in the present and then into your future. Those are the first things that I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you. Abundance, opportunities, and honor and trust your feelings is what I'm hearing, what I'm feeling. Should be wearing green for the next couple of days. Green is, again, the heart chakra. It's a very natural energy, opens up the energy as well for you as I'm connecting with you. So let's have a look and see what's going on. So the first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting, I've got the Page of Wands. Good news, a message, an offer, study, education, the birthing of a child. Anytime I see the Page of Wands is always like a new project, creative ideas being born, a lot of passion. Good news is going to come to you, is going to spark up something within you. And you're like, oh, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do that now. I'm not going to wait any longer. That's what the Page of Wands represents. Queen of Swords is cutting out things that doesn't serve you. And she keeps coming out today. So the Queen of Swords is say what you need to say when you need to say it, and say what you mean and mean what you say. Be logic of mind, be strategic, make plans and go forward with it, and don't let anyone stop you, because that's where abundance lays. And then I've got Page. I'm telling you, there's children, education, study, something good news. Anytime you've got the pages and you've got two, it means good news, a message or an offer around finances, money, job, pay rise, promotion, new money. So it's already, the energy looks already like it's opportunities coming and knocking, yeah? 9 of Coins, money, cash, stability, financial gain, solo and luxury pleasures, prosperity. So if you're grafting and working hard, you're going to have enough money to spend on yourself and still take care of somebody that you need to take care of. And you'll still have money left over. 9 of Coins is self-sufficiency. And then I've got the 4 of Wands. And the 4 of Wands talks about an anniversary, a celebration, or a wedding. The 4 of Wands does represent homecoming, celebration, family, a friendship, a reunion. It could be someone from the past or a past life coming in. It could represent the leveling up of a relationship. If it's not a marriage, it could be moving in together. But again, there's something to celebrate. I am seeing that. If you're not progressing in your current job, you're not meant to be there then. Because that's what happened to me. When I was at my workplace and I learned everything that I had to learn and I was making great money, it was like, where else do I go from here? So I took a leap of faith. I'm not telling anybody to do what I did, but I literally left my job before I had a job. And in the end, this was my job. So you have got a lot of abundance. Now, if you're not happy where you're working, the Page of Coins could represent that you are going to have another opportunity around work. Or you might say to yourself, do you know what? I want to go to school and study. I want to brush up on my skills. I want to learn something brand new. So this could come up at some point because there is education in your energy. The 4 of Swords is stop over-analyzing and overthinking it. The 4 of Swords is always a representation of like peace of mind, rest, recovery, solitude. It's like taking a moment, taking a step back from overthinking. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you've got the Judgment card. Stop judging yourself with the situation or people so harshly. It doesn't have to be people, but just stop judging. The Judgment card is the wake-up call. The Judgment card is the wake-up call, clarity, the final decisions, your life purpose. So if you're doing a job that you hate and you're not getting paid enough for what you're doing, you ain't meant to be there. Because everybody has a soul purpose. And we spend our time in the mundane. I'll go and do my 9-to-5 job. I hate the job, but the money's good. All right then, stay in the matrix or come out of it. 3 of Coins, opportunity to collaborate. The Three of Coins is about teamwork, collaboration, partnership, brushing up on your skills. What did I say? Going back to school. No way. Go and study something else. Go and do something else. Open up your own company and what you educated yourself on. Expand. Make the energy bigger. There's not just one thing. I say to my daughter, do everything. Learn everything. Be a master of all trade. Learn everything you can learn before you die. You've got victory, man. You don't even know it that you got blessing. You can't even see it, even though I can see the whole thing. You don't even know it. It's just up to you to take a leap of faith and to take a chance and move your feet. No one is going to walk a mile in your shoes but you. So start one step. Six of Wands is victory, success, recognition, and boss mode. I've got an older masculine coming your way. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but boy, oh boy, these two are lovers, soulmates. They've known each other in a past life. This is the King and the Queen of Swords. When you got the King and the Queen of Swords on the table, it means they're divine counterparts. If you're currently in a relationship with somebody and it's going fabulously well, you're with your person. If something doesn't feel right, then you're going to meet somebody that matches your energy frequency. I will say that. The Four of Coins is about saving. Stop looking at all the things that you don't have. Stop holding on so tightly what you do have. You need expansion in your life. It's like you want that long-term sense of security, but you're afraid that everything's going to change or nothing is going to change. There is always going to be a change, whether you like it or not. Get rid of that conflict. Tug of war energy, going back and forth, worrying and stressing out about things that you have no power, no control over. There are certain things in our lives that we can control. And there are certain things that we need to learn how to surrender to universe, God. There are 78 cards in the deck. And out of the 78 cards, there is only one card that out-trumps all the 77 cards. Well, you need to meditate. If you overanalyze and overthink things, I'm a Capricorn, used to do that. I went into some deep meditation. I do 10 minutes of meditation, 15 minutes of meditation in the day, 15 minutes of meditation at night. This is basically brain training my mind to shut up. Now, 78 cards in the deck. There's only one card that out-trumps all cards, and you have it. The Sun card is health, material happiness, joyous outcome, success and victory, good relationships, you name it. So yeah, you might overthink things, but let me ask you something. You overthinking it, has it changed anything? Did it make any difference? No? So what's the point of doing it then? Have you done something about it? No? So what's the point of overthinking it then? If you're overthinking something, it's because there's something that you need to do and you're not doing it because you're procrastinating. And the universe is saying, stop procrastinating, let's go. Let's go. This is why I said to you, your heart chakra needs to be opened. Open up your heart. Your guided message, let's get into it. Calm is not a weakness. Oh my God, I said to you, green. This is Archangel Raphael. And look, he's got an emerald crystal in his heart and it's green. Archangel Raphael is the angel of healing. So you need to heal and open up your heart chakra and talk to Archangel Raphael. He's the healer of the heart. And then look at that. You've got, oh my God. You've got angels and guides and loved ones. Angels, guides, loved ones, spirit world. We are souls having a human experience. Souls having a human experience. And then your last card is alignment. Oh my God, it's alignment. When you feel love, you're in alignment. Pay attention to how you feel. Feelings of clarity, happiness, and calmness and contentment are all signs that we are in alignment with Source. When there is no restriction, you gather momentum and move forward. Alignment. You can think as much as you want. Thinking is not going to change the outcome. You've got to think about the things that you want and stop thinking about the things that you don't want, because those are the things that you're going to end up manifesting. So what I can see in your energy is Leo, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio. In your reading, Aries, Leo, and Sag in your reading. So I hope that helps you in some way, my love. You've got a lot of blessings. I don't know if you can see it though. You focus on what you don't want instead of focusing on what you do want. So Tina, focus on what you do want. Set the intention to the universe of what you are trying to manifest into your life. That way it will come in sooner rather than later. All right, I'm going to read 2 people before I get to beautiful. Zaina, does my ex Malik regret how he ended things? Angels, guides, loved ones. Does your ex Malik regret how he ended things? Yes. But he's not going to ever admit it. He's very stubborn, very slow to movement. He's somebody that is money orientated or could be very greedy in a sense. Like, I want what I want and I don't care what you want. And I don't like that energy. And then I've also got, he's got some mental conflict in his head. And I also feel like he's focusing on money, work and career. You were the healer, so he drained you. You're a healer. The strength card is you're stronger than you think you are. You will get through it. But it feels like he goes into your energy because you'll give him everything that you need and want. And then afterwards you feel like nothing. It's like he disappears or he goes and then you're like, what's going on here? I don't like him for you. Love and light his ass and send him on his way, Zaina. Bye, Malik. Love and light to you. Bye-bye. Moving forward. Maria, what is James' energy towards you? Maria, angels, guides, loved ones. What is James's energy towards Maria, please and thank you. Okay, hold on a second. Maria. James's energy towards you. You stay away from him. Sorry. Stay away from him, Maria. He's very good looking, very charming, very manipulative in some way, master manipulator, can charm his way right into your knickers. On some level, I don't like it. He seems to be somebody that can charm people. I don't like it. You need to learn to have healthy boundaries around this person. I feel like you're supposed to learn about boundaries with this person in your energy. I don't care if he's new. I don't care if he's an old person. I don't care if he's a lover. I don't care if he's a friend, Maria. There's something around this person which makes me feel like he's a master manipulator and not in a good way. And he will use his charms. Oh, you're so welcome, sweetie. Moving on, yeah? Moving on. I don't like him for you, Maria. My loyalties lay with you. We need to love and light him and send him on his way. What you're going to figure this out at some point. I'm just giving you a glimpse into the possibilities of what he can potentially do. And it's your free will to either be in a relationship or be in a connection with this person or be like, you know what? I don't think so. And move on. You don't even have any karma together. You got the Justice card upside down. And it feels like karmic energy, not good between the both of you. I would have to reevaluate this relationship, Maria. No. No, sorry. No. My loyalties are with you. And I say, get rid of him. Just be like, love and light to you. Hope you have a great life. Bye-bye. You and your loved ones are safe. You need to just move on from him. You're good to go. You'll figure it out. All right. I've got one more person on my list. Beautiful. Once I finish reading for beautiful, I am going to do 15 minutes for my followers and then another 15 minutes for people who are not following me. So everybody will get an opportunity to get a reading. Beautiful. Get over here. Angels, guys, loved ones, this is for beautiful. What does beautiful need to know, please, in love and light? Yeah, no, I've got some water here with me. I will. Thank you, honey. Look at you. Always taking care of me. All right, here we go. You're beautiful. It's true. Here we go. Beautiful. You better not be sleeping, right? because I don't want you to miss your reading. Oh, for God's sake, are you here? For the love of God. Are you here, honey? Get over here. Get over here. Is she here, though? Oh, there she is. Oh, I can't pin her up. Laura Lynn. Laura Lynn. Okay, what messages are for me? Yeah, no, I can't pin her up either. Hold on a minute. What messages are for me, and am I on the right path? You can never be on the wrong path, ever. So I guess general. All right, Laura Lynn. I want to talk about paths with everybody who's asking about paths. Okay. First and foremost, you can never ever be on the wrong path. Ever. Okay? So when you're born, you have a soul contract. Okay? So you have a council of people on the other side, your angels, your guides, your loved ones, God, everybody on that side. And then you will pick your experiences, the color of your skin, your parents. You'll pick any ailment or illnesses. You'll pick losses. You'll have a soul tribe that you're with. So say, for example, I chose to have open heart surgery. Why the fuck would I choose to have open heart surgery 4 times and have a heart disease? Because I teach everybody around me that just because I've got an ailment, it's not going to stop me from life. So I empower people. I also empower people to have compassion and love and kindness and patience because of what I'm going through. I also teach people how to have strength and know that the body itself, even though you smash it up and you cut it open, that the body already knows what to do and it can heal itself. So that was my job, having open heart surgery, sleeping on the streets and having a violent relationship. This taught me that no matter what I have been through, I'm able to persevere through it all. So that is why I do what I do. So in life, we have a contract and we go through all the things that we need to do. Why didn't I choose abundance? You did. You just block it out. Everybody's supposed to have abundance and blessings, but you're too busy focusing on getting rich. You're too busy focusing on having the correct relationship. You're too busy focusing on being so beautiful so everyone can get your attention, but nobody's focusing on helping somebody who's on the street or who's less fortunate than themselves. I'm not saying nobody. I mean, there's a lot of people that do that, or helping the environment, or helping Mother Earth, or helping animals. Everybody's too busy focusing on paying their bills and their debts and worrying if I'm too fat or too skinny, I need to be in a love relationship. It's like, no, you're not here for that. Everybody goes, what is my life purpose? Why was I born in? You're here, everyone in the world, to help somebody who's less fortunate than yourself, to show love, to be kind, because you know when you're loving and kind to someone, and I can give you, of course the ego gets in the way. The ego is always going to get in the way. All the time. So when somebody comes to me and says, what is my life purpose? I don't know what it is. Go to a food bank and give some food that you're not eating. Yeah. There's a woman in the queue and she has to take something out of her shopping because she can't afford to pay for it. And then there's you standing behind her and you go, no, don't take anything away. I'm going to pay the remainder. Good deeds count. And when you do a good deed, no matter how big or how small it is, it means a lot in heaven. It means you don't have to come back here, guys. And who the fuck wants to come back here? I don't. I didn't want to come back here when I had my near-death experience. I was happy to be on the other side. It was fabulous over there. So all I'm saying is you can never be on the wrong path, okay? You can never be on the wrong path. What happens is you're on your path, and sometimes the universe might put you on the right side or maybe put you on the left side of your path. And the reason why you're going on the right or the left is because there could be a soul on that side that needs your help, or you might need to help them. And then what happens when you're done? You go back on your path. Or you might go on the right side because there's something that you need to learn from somebody. But then when you're done with that situation and that lesson, you go back and then you go straight onto your path. You're never on the wrong path. You're just on a path. You can never be on the wrong path. So I hope that answers your question, Laura. Never ever be on the wrong path. So the first thing that I'm hearing is it's all up to you. It's the first thing that I feel as I'm connecting to you. It's all up to you. if you feel trapped in your energy, if you feel tied down, stuck down, and you feel like nothing's ever going to change, it's all up to you to make that decision, that thought, that feeling, send it out there, and then it will happen. Have you ever talked about, I'm so broke, I'm never going to pay, and then money never comes in? It's because you call that energy and it will stick itself to you. So all I'm saying to you is, when in your energy, Laura, there's security, being settled, there's wealth in your energy. Give your all to you, invest in you and something that you love to do, and invest in people that love you and appreciate you. Feel joy in all you do. And I've got yellow in your aura, Laura. I've got yellow in your aura, Laura. Yellow is the solar plexus, the gut. The solar plexus is the pancreas, the stomach, the liver, the spleen, the gallbladder, the abdomen. It represents the lower back. So if you've got any issues in those areas, you need to visualize yellow light here in the solar plexus, healing, love, and joy. And then that will cleanse out your aura. Because I feel like you've got you need to find something that you love to do. Ambition. Look beyond the horizon is what I'm hearing with you, Laura. Love in your energy. If you're single, there's love in the air. If you're in a relationship, it's all you. I also feel like I have to say to you that you have to be gentle with yourself. And for some reason, I keep hearing, tell her she's awesome. And I never use these words. I've never ever said that ever, unless I'm taking the piss out of my brother, because my brother will be like, oh my God, it's so awesome. And then I'll be like, is it awesome, is it? But I feel like I have to say to you, you are awesome. That's what I'm hearing as I'm connecting to you, Laura. I keep hearing that you're awesome. All right, here we go. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Laura. What does Laura need to know, please, in love and light? You're awesome, honey. You are awesome. All right, here we go. Look at that. You got to heal what has been broken. You got to let go of trauma and things that happened to you in the past. How are you supposed to move on from something in the past and you keep looking back, and then you want to move forward, but you keep looking back? You can't move forward if you keep looking back, because you might bump into a wall. So the Three of Swords is about healing what has been broken, paving over the cracks of the broken heart. That's what that represents. Healing what has been broken. I can't type much driving. Oh, for God's sake, woman. Pay attention to the bloody road and just listen. So when I'm connecting to you, my love, heal what has been broken. Pave over the cracks of the broken heart. Persevere and keep going. Remember, a broken heart and past energy, hurt and pain, is not supposed to break you. It's gonna make you. So everything that I have been through in my life, physically, mentally, spiritually, has made me the person that I am today. And I have to say, I'm quite fabulous. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm saying to you that you are awesome. So whatever you've been through in your life has made you the person that you are today. And I'm going to say this to you now. You're coming out as the magician and you're coming out as the magi. So what does the magician and magi have power? What power do you have? Think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it, self-fulfilling prophecies. So if you keep focusing, the magician focuses on the past pain, you're going to end up co-creating all of that things from the past to happen in the present and then manifest it into your future. You have infinite potential and possibilities. Or you can have infinite problems. It's really up to you, because free will is up to you, isn't it? You can do whatever you want to do. You can either be happy or sad. You can be pissed off and angry. It's really up to you. You can be more abundant. Work on yourself. This is the 8 of Coins. You're supposed to be a business owner. If you don't have your own business, then by Jove, you should be the boss of the company that you're working for. Because the 8 of Coins is a business owner. Mastering your craft, creating a body of work, doing something that you love to do. You have infinite potential. Things are going to shift and change for you, Laura, in 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, or the 8th of a month. And you're going to see number 8 everywhere you go. 8 is a very close number to my heart. My mother died on the 8th. It's just, and I see that number everywhere. I'm going to get married on the 8th. Sorry, Mum. I am also seeing as I'm connected when I finally meet somebody and he proposes to me. I've got the Page of Coins. The Page of Coins talks about children, study, education. It represents good news, a message or an offer. No way. 8 is all in my birthday. Infinite potential and infinite possibilities, man. Do you know my mum died when she was 80? Take away the 0, that's 8. And she died on the 8th. What the fuck? Fuck a duck. My mum's always showing me 8s everywhere we go. It's like, Mum, I hear you. I know you're here. It's like she shows me that number everywhere I go. 2 of Cups. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but I've got a soulmate around you. Let's say, for example, you're in a relationship. You have met your match. You're going to learn important lessons from each other if you're married. There could be a leveling up of a current relationship that you're in. If you're single, there's a soulmate coming towards you. And the 2 of Cups does represent babies, depending on your age, relationship, proposal, and a marriage. Higher form of commitment. Laura, I've got a younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. I've got money, pay rise, promotion, an investment that's going to pay off. Slow and steady wins the race. So if you're waiting for something to come in terms of education, study, money, and something more tangible, I'm telling you now, there's something coming your way, and it is going to be so steady and stable. I'm also seeing, as I'm connecting to you, watch your words become things. This is the worst page in the deck. So there is going to be messages, there is going to be offering clarity coming your way. But when you got the Page of Swords energy, it's like stay away from chit chat, gossip. Watch the words that come out of your mouth, because look, it's under the Magician. You're manifesting your life. So make sure you're saying the right words. Focus on, anytime you say things like, I'm broke, take it back quickly and go, no, I'm abundant, I am blessed, I attract, I don't chase. Like, say these mantras. It's really important. The 2 of Coins. Look at that. Infinity. Look, infinity, infinite potential. This represents juggling, multitasking, or weighing up options. The 2 of Coins represents that you're going to have an opportunity of 2 things. 2 jobs, working or education, and the need to find balance and equilibrium in everything that you're doing. Again, things are going to shift and change in 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, or the 8th of a month. You're also an empath. I don't know what you do for a living, but as an empath, you pick up on all the vibrations of everybody's crap. So you need to make sure you discern what belongs to you and what's not yours. So the Queen of Cups, you're always there for people when they need you, right? And when it's time for you to need somebody, where the hell are they? So the Queen of Cups is about you listening to your intuition, your gut, and your soul, because you're very intuitive. I'm also seeing the Wheel of Fortune. So you've done something true and just, Laura. True and just means good karma attached to you. The Wheel of Fortune is a new vehicle if you wanted one. Good fortune, a turning point, taking a gamble, travel and relocation. So this represents good karma. So you're in good karmic energy. And then you've got the 9. Oh, the 10 of Coins. Lottery scratch card. This represents money, security, stability, living a legacy, inheritance, retirement, financial gain, prosperity, buying a property that's finally yours. You needing to get out of your own way, the Hanged Man. Start looking at your situation from another perspective and another point of view. Universe is asking you to stop self-sacrificing your happiness to please everybody else. Please and thank you very much. Everything you put out, 6 of Coins. When you put out money, time, love, and energy, payback's a bitch. So what you put out is now coming back to you. The equal balance, look at that, balance. The equal balance of give and take, money, security, and stability. And remember when I said you've got to find the balance in your energy and anchoring your reading, it's time to cut out some bullshit. Say what you mean and mean what you say and cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. It's time to move on. It's time to move up. Your guided message is purpose, meaning, dedication, intention. Follow the star. Follow the shooting star, honey. And then you've got set your intentions. You know how important it is to set your intentions. If you do not tell the universe what you want, the universe is going to give you a whole bunch of shit, whether you want it or not. So set your intentions. Tell the universe clearly what it is that you want. And the best card in all the decks is the Sun card. Children, travel, joyous outcome, material abundance, blessings upon blessings upon blessings. You only need to get the Sun card once in a tarot reading and you know you're going to be very happy in your life. All you got to do is find that. All you got to do is keep on your path, make good choices and be happy. And then you've got the trust Your last guided message, trust. It says, trust in the process, set your intent. What? Trust the process, set your intentions. Open your mind. You are divinely protected at all times. Remember that remember it's not a matter of time, it's a matter of mind. I like that. Trust and allow blessings to flow. What is meant for you will always find you. It's so true. It's so true. Look, it says set your intentions, and it says set your intentions on there. I mean, if that's not a message, I don't know what is. So, star signs around you: Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Gemini. So, I hope that helps you in some way. Sending you love and light to you, Laura. I hope you got home safely because you were driving. All right, here I go. Where's my alarm clock? 15 minutes for members and subscribers, and then another 15 minutes for non-members and non-subscribers. And I really need to go and take some like Vicks or something for my blocked and chesty chest. Here we go. 15 minutes. Are you ready to rumble? I am really annoying. Oh my God. Fuck a duck. Jacqueline, will I meet someone new soon? Angels and guides and loved ones, will Jacqueline meet somebody new soon, please? And thank you. 15 minutes is beginning now to all my followers. Here we go. Not yet, sweetie, not yet. You got to walk away from thoughts, emotions, or feelings. There is somebody coming into your matrix, but he's not coming in yet. You could meet him around work or around study. And I do feel like this is somebody that's got karma. You have karma with. So you need to find some sort of balance. I am seeing Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy attached to you in Libra. So I am feeling like you will eventually meet someone, but it just feels like at this moment in time, there is some stuff that you need to cleanse, clear, and release out. But yes, you will have somebody coming in. Look, you need to work through your fears, boo. Work through your fears. Jacqueline, yes, you can meet somebody, but not yet. Still got some healing to do. Sorry. Can't hide from the cards. You could be like, no, I'm absolutely fine. It's fine. I'm good. I'm good to go. And you're like, no, because you get into a relationship, then you have insecurities, and it's like, no. Tiffany, any messages for you for the month? Sorry, Tiffany, I'm trying to pin you up. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Tiffany need to know, please, for the month? What does Tiffany need to know, please, for the month of February? You need to rest, recover, recuperate, peace of mind, solitude. Take a break from everything that just does not work or serve you. And I feel like you need to find balance and harmony and moderation. I feel like there's going to be opportunities coming your way in February. So balance, harmony. It could be study and education or juggling 2 jobs. I also feel like you've got some sort of new beginning in your energy because the Ace of Cups is here. Ace of Cups talks about love, emotions. It talks about the birthing of a child. It talks about, if it's not you, it's in the family. And then I've got a Knight of Cups as well. Some sort of romantic gestures, some sort of love energy around you. If you're in a relationship, it's a leveling up of intimacy, more love. Or if you're single, there is love coming into your energy. Look at that. A new start is coming. A new start is coming for you, Tiffany. Tried to pin you up, boo, but it didn't allow me. Right, Maya, is it over with Ahmed and I? Is it over with Ahmed and you? Angels, guides, and loved ones, is it over? Is it over? Is it over? Is it over? Yes. There is something so much bigger and so much better coming your way. And I just need to show you what's coming your way. It's too fucking good. Once you get over Ahmed and you move on from him, yeah? First of all, you got shitloads of money coming in. 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, or the 10th of a month, lottery win, who knows? But this is about stability, inheritance, financial gain, retirement. The 10 of Cups talks about loving family, children, marriage, happy home, the whole thing, the whole shebang bang. And then you got the Ace of Cups, which is like love, marriage, proposal, soulmate, a higher form of commitment. And then you got more cash anchoring your reading. Ahmed might be delaying your blessings, because you're in an energy with somebody that doesn't match your frequency. So you might need to reevaluate this relationship, moving on and moving up. Yes, it's over. And the universe is trying to give you something even better than Ahmed. But you might not be able to see it right now because you might be so in love. So the universe is going, move on, spend some time on yourself, take care of you. You're important. Sylvia, any good news coming in, please? The Five of Cups tells me that you're worrying, stressing out, or feeling sad about something, and you kind of stuck in your own way and you need to get out of your own way. The Hangman tells me that you're very wise and you're an old soul, but you need to start looking at the situation from another point of view, and you need to walk away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. The good news is that there is a masculine energy around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. There could be money, pay rise, promotion, or an investment that's going to pay off. Slow and steady wins the race. And anchoring your reading, you really do need to spend some time on your own. Soul searching, going within for that personal quest for truth and clarity, introspection. Like, you need to focus on you, Sylvia, and not anyone or anything else. It's all about you right now, honey. Jade, will I get into banking or aviation? Angels and guides and loved ones. Banking, well, which one do you like the most? Banking, aviation. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry to say this, but you have the potential to do both of them. You just have to figure out which one you like the most. I don't know. If you have to make a choice or a decision. If I had to go with one, I got aviation. Aviation looks really good, but then so does banking. But then maybe aviation. I'll go with aviation. And then I've got the Page of Cups. You're going to have good news or a message or an offer coming your way, and it's going to help you finally decide between banking or aviation. But you can do both. You have the capacity and the brain power and the energy to do both of them. Just letting you know now. You just got to choose. Which one do you enjoy the most? Which one is more fun for you? That sort of energy. Alana, will I get a permanent teaching position? Angels and guides and loved ones, will Alana get a permanent teaching position, please? And thank you. Will you get a permanent teaching position, please? And thank you. All right, let's find out. I feel like there is going to be a choice. It's like, it feels like if you did get a permanent position, you might not be happy there, or you might not get the money that you deserve there. I don't know. It feels like there's something else for you. I feel like there's something else for you. I don't know about this. Look, I've got the Queen of Swords upside down. If you took the position and if you did have it, you're not gonna like it. So for me, it feels like no. I've got the Judgment card. You're supposed to be doing something that, like, fulfilling your purpose. I don't know. Something doesn't feel right. Five of Swords anchoring the reading. It's like conflict. I don't like it. I don't like the energy. Maybe it's the building. Maybe it's the people that you're working with. It's something in around this. I have experience in both. And, oh, that's why. Okay. Mandy, I don't think so, honey. I've got a no with that one. I feel like there's something else. It could be another place, another position somewhere else. Mandy, is there romance for me and Ali in the future? You asked about him before. You asked about him before. No. You asked about him before. You have no karma together. The energy would be completely unbalanced. And if you're not careful, this person will take you into a place of, like, mental anguish. You asked me about this person before. I don't know what I said because I read for so many people all the time. So I don't remember anybody's reading ever. What did I say about him the last time? Will my crystals, jewelry and healing business? I bloody hope so, honey. That's a fabulous thing to get into. You need to tell me what your business is so I can promote you on my channel. That's what I like to do. Sharing is caring, man. Promote people's business. Oh, hell yes. Of course it is. You know it's going to be successful. Look at that. You're going to be moving, traveling, relocating into, it's going to, from rough to smooth. Yes, it's going to be very successful. Look at that. Five of coins upside down. Good. Five of coins when it's upright, it's like, I don't have enough, I'm not enough. But when you got the Five of coins and it's like a new job, it's recovery, it's hopes returning. It feels amazing, Maggie. Send me the link to your place, to your thing. My God, I love it. I'm all about that life. Crystals. I've got crystals all over my house. You name it. I'm all about that life. Rhea, any messages for you? Angels, guides, loved ones? Any messages for Rhea? What does Rhea need to know, please, in love and light? And then I'm going to do 15 minutes. When the alarm clock goes off, I'm going to do 15 minutes for people who are not following me. So everybody's going to get an opportunity to get a reading. I feel like there's going to be an opportunity or a choice coming your way if it's not here yet. It's like you're going to be at a crossroads because you're trying to decide whether you should do it or not do it, or say or not say it, and to do or not to do energy around you. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, kind of need to get out of your head, because over analyzing and overthinking things is going to create a delay to finances and money. I also feel like later on down the line, you might be collaborating with 2 or 3 people. And I feel like be careful of what you're wishing for, because you're going to get it. The 9 of Cups talks about wish fulfillment, talks about abundance, material abundance. And I'm also seeing trainers around you, Rhea. So I don't know if you need to go to the gym, work out, eat more healthily. But the energy is focusing on you needing to focus on health, healthy mind, healthy body, healthy soul, healthy decisions. It's like working out, going for a run, having a physical outlet. Bonnie, financial reading, what's ahead? I see that what's ahead? I don't know, love. What's in your mind? What are you manifesting? Because finances, you're supposed to be a boss. The Emperor, boss mode, leadership, structure, strategic, making plans for the future and manifesting it. I don't know what you're looking for in terms of finances and what's ahead, but you can manifest absolute abundance because you're in your Magi energy right now. The 6 of Cups is telling me that you need to have a bit of fun, let your hair down, unexpected gifts and pleasantries are coming your way, whether you can see it or not. So finances look good because you're the magician. What are you focusing on? Your magician abilities are being tested. Look, your commitment is being tested. Focus on what you want instead of focusing on the things that you don't want. Message me privately, I see crystal. Anyone who's interested in crystals and jewelry, oh my God. Go over there, people. Go there. All right, who else? Give me 1 second. Danielle, will I get an interview before April? Yeah. I don't need the cards to tell me that. April is like so far away, dude. Unless it's like a specific job that you're focusing on. Yeah, you're going to get an interview way before April, man. April's too far. There's money. Patience is a virtue. The proper job or the job that you want will come to you, but you have to just stop drowning in your emotions, worrying about it, because the Queen of Cups upside down is always worrying and always stressing out about something and worrying about you're going to get an interview way before April, man. We're still in February. Of course you're going to have something sooner rather than later, 100%. Michelle, any messages for the next month? Any messages for next month? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Michelle need to know, please, next month? Stay away from deceitful assholes and low vibrational energy and soul-sucking cretters, okay? There might be some sort of information or message you're going to receive and you might not like it, but this is going to be an opportunity for you to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. And then you're going to be able to claim new beginnings with the Ace of Swords, because the Ace of Swords is new beginning, mental clarity, new challenges, new opportunities. You also need to focus on your money, your work, and your career, because look at this queen, man. She is a money maker, self-sufficient, domestically skilled queen, and she don't work for nobody. People work for her. And then you got the Lovers card. So there's going to be an opportunity around love for you. So let's just say, for example, you're currently in a relationship and the person isn't giving you and loving you and giving you all the attention and time that you deserve. The universe is going to end up sending you someone that you do deserve. And then you might have to make a choice between that person and that person. And, you know, it's not easy, but you're going to have to make a choice or a decision. Next month, Cece, should I start my business or spiritual work? Can't you do both? Why can't you do both? Human beings I used to work like 4 jobs. Take care of my mum and look after my kid. So we can do everything. that we put our mind to. And business and spirituality, why can't you combine both of them together? Just saying. Just do both of them at the same time. Start your business and do spiritual work at the same time, because look at that. It's going to bring lots of financial security and absolute abundance. And look at this. It's a business card. This is a business card. Washing your craft, creating a body of work, doing something that you love to do, being your own boss. The problem with you is that you're drowning in your shit. Like drowning in your own emotions. Should I not? When, where, or how? And it's like, stop doing that. And then there's also a younger masculine who can come and help you make moves. You got this, honey. Just go about your business, man. Don't stop. Keep going. Claire, what should I expect in my connection with Jay, please? Claire. I did set the alarm, guys. Just letting you know now, because you're probably thinking... There you go, 25 seconds. Claire, what should I expect from your connection with Jay? Claire, I feel like you're going to learn really important, valuable lessons. I feel like both of you are trying to end certain energies in your life and you're trying to move forward and have something brand new. I feel like this connection could be very victorious, but you do need to learn to communicate. You have to learn to conversate and communicate. So I've got new beginnings with you and Jay, mental clarity, new challenges together, and I've got victory in the energy. You both need to let go of past energy in order for this to thrive. But I will say this about Jay. There's something really immature about him, and he might be good at talking, but not very good at walking. Or it's like he'll talk the talk, but not walk the walk on some level. I just feel like you guys could be good together for a certain amount of time. But at the same time, I also feel like you might be like, what the actual fuck-a-duck? Because you might be like, nah, I don't know about this. You might be like, I don't know about this. Helen, general. Okay, I'm just going to read Helen, and then I'm going to do 15 minutes for non-members and non-subscribers. Helen. You need to heal what has been broken, or pave over the cracks of the broken heart. I need you to learn. I need you to know that there is going to be harmony, problem solving, and relief in your energy, even if there was some sort of conflict. But I do need you to heal something. I don't know what this is. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's family, colleagues, co-workers, friends, family, or something that you're attached to from the past trauma. Because you've got so much abundance, financial stability coming your way. And I feel like you've got so much new beginnings in your energy, but you need to cut out some shit first. See the sword? You take it from God's hands and you are going to cut out things that no longer serve you in order for you to have what you want and what you need. That's what we need to do, people. All right. Go. Poppy. I am now reading for people who do not follow me. I give everybody an opportunity to get a reading. I'm not one of those tarot readers that's like, oh, sorry, you're not following me, you're not getting a reading. Don't do that. We'll never do that. I will read for everybody, followers, non-followers. What does the energy look like for me moving out of my parents? Fabulous. Time to go, honey. The world is like, it's time for you to go, Poppy, and spread your wings and fly. You're going to be traveling a lot. There's a lot of traveling in your energy. You're ending a cycle, the beginning of something brand new, completing a goal. You need to do it. And there's money coming your way and a younger masculine who you could be collaborating or working with. This is so good for you. It looks fabulous, Poppy. Do it, honey. Don't wait. This is going to be so good for you. Just make sure that you're clear of mind. Don't talk about your business to anybody because people like to take advantage. Just go for it. It feels good. It feels so good, Poppy. You're going to love it. Amanda, will I move in April or May? Amanda, angels and guides and loved ones. Will Amanda move April, May? I feel like you... April or May. I feel like you could potentially be moving in April, you know. Feels like this is a very fast energy. And I feel like you're going to get some money as well. I don't know if there's going to be a change of work or job. It feels like don't worry about it because you've got some sort of new beginning. Don't talk about your business to people because there might be like evil eye energy. I feel like it's going to be in April. Both energies look good though. April, May looks good. But I feel like if I had to choose a date, it feels more like it's going to be in April. Shazme. Is my business idea going to work out, please? That's not what I said when I was manifesting my tarot business and the 100,000 followers that I have. I said it will work out. It will be successful. I manifested it and then it was successful. Stop talking in low vibe energy. Look at that. Look at all those coins. What do you think? Oh my God, anchoring your reading. The star card, what you're praying, what you're wishing, what you're asking for, the miracle is coming your way, and shitloads of coins and collaboration and partnership that you may find at the other end of your, I don't know, worries and fears. I say yes. I say yes to this. Leland, I need clarity, please. What is Greg's true energy towards you? Leland, Greg. Leland and Greg. I feel like the energy is a little bit scattered, honey. I don't know. Something feels funky here. And I don't think it's you. I think it's going to be Greg. Hold on. Let's see. This person is not, I don't know what kind of connection this is, but this person is more practical than emotional. This person is focusing on their lives, career, money, education, work, get rich or die trying. This person's got anxiety. You're not at the forefront of their mind. They're looking for victory on their own. It doesn't feel like this person's focusing on you. This person's not focusing on you. This person's got other things going on, Leland, in their life that you may or may not know about. And I feel like you might have to reevaluate this relationship in order for you to have your victory. Do I like this person for you? Not right now. Not in the energy that this person is currently in. Sorry, Leland. But this is something that you should automatically be feeling. So if it's like, I don't know what you're doing and I don't know what you feel towards me, back up. If you feel like you don't know where this person is going, what this person is feeling, you need to back up and let them go about their business and you go about your business and they will figure it out at some point. Amanda, what's coming in for you in love? I don't think love is coming in for you just yet because I have that you've got pain. You're stuck in a rut or you're stuck in a thought or a feeling or some sort of trauma or something that hurt you from the past. You're still carrying it and holding it with you. You definitely have love in your energy, just not yet. Now, this is a love card. The Ace of Cups is soulmate, relationship, proposal, marriage, higher form of commitment, and you're praying and wishing for it. But the only way you're going to get this, and look, the star card is upside down. Only way you're going to get this sooner rather than later is if you focus on you, yourself, your career. You want to have a relationship, Amanda, where you give energy and you get the same in return. Because all the relationships that you've been in so far, you've given so much and you got nothing in return. So you need to focus and get rid of any insecurities that you're holding on to so you can get exactly what you deserve when it comes to love. You will have it, just not yet. And I see Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio energy around you. V, will me and Rush get back together and work things out? Will you get back together and work it out? Yeah, but you're the one, he's more sexually orientated. So if he wants to get back to you, it's because, you know, he likes the goods. But I also feel like you're the one who feels more emotional. So the Queen of Cups is the one who loves more. And the King of Wands is somebody who's loving more passion, intimacy. And I feel like you're manifesting something, and you might manifest something that you might not like in the end. So watch what you say. I also feel like there could be third party situation. Third party, this is 3 of coins. Third party situation doesn't have to be me, my man, and another woman. It could represent other people getting involved in my relationship, problems with money, parents getting involved. It just doesn't feel good. But the answer to the question is, yeah, I do feel like you guys can work it out. Do I feel like you're on the same energy frequency? Not even close. No. You need to find somebody that is looking for the same level of love that you're trying to send out and that you're looking for. And this person ain't it. Lorraine, will I see Mike again? Yes. And if you guys tap each other out, bang, 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 boom, boom, you might get pregnant. I don't like it. 3 of Wands is expansion, collaboration. There's a lot of things going on, and I do not think you're the only woman in Mike's life, because I've got the Empress and I've got a Queen of Swords. He could also be like a mummy's boy or looking for a mother figure, not like a wife, but a mother energy. I mean, no, darling. Just letting you know. Just telling you what I see, okay? Akona, is Sia taking our relationship seriously? Taking your relationship seriously? No, but you already knew that. You're always going to have to fight to get this person's attention. You could walk into the room with sexy lingerie and this person's still going to be playing gaming. You know, no. You got, and there's just other people involved in the situation. I don't think this person's taking your relationship seriously. Sorry, honey, I don't think so. Kelly, is Sunny my person? Is Sunny your person? Angels, guides, loved ones. Kelly. Is Sunny Kelly's person? No. No. There's a part of you, Kelly, that already knows intuitively that this person isn't your person. You're going back and forth about it in your heart and in your mind, your heart and mind. 9 of Swords is anxious, not sleeping very well, uncertainty, grief turning into depression. I don't like it. It will be more sexually orientated than emotional. I don't think this is your person, sweetheart. You already know. Like, I'm just going to say to everybody in the room, you don't need to ask. When somebody is your person, there's a snap. It's there. Nikki, any messages on Steve? Any messages on Steve? Any messages on Steve? Angels, guides, loved ones. Any messages on Steve? You two might have been married to each other in a past life. I feel like there could be an opportunity between you and Steve. I just feel like there's a lot of emotions that you're feeling that you'll never ever express. Hence the bubbly face covering your mouth. So you could have all of these emotions and all of these feelings that you feel for Steve, and Steve ain't never going to know about it. I do feel like you guys have some sort of connection. You've known each other in a past life. I do feel like there could be an opportunity, and I just feel like, I don't know, like, what are you waiting for? Because the Chariot is stop procrastinating, take action, move forward. It could be a friendship and then become lovers later on. Somebody's got to make a move, and it ain't going to be me, but it usually is. I'm like Phoebe. Just ask him on a date, and if he says no, move on. Jilly, will my son and me connect again? Or will we? Honey, you only have one mother in this life. Yeah, one mum. Many girlfriends, many lovers, many friends, but one mum. And I can say this because I lost my mother. Now, even though me and my mum, let's just say there's some mums out there and they're like right bitches. You still have only one mum. Yeah, one mother. And no matter what she is, we have to give her and send her energy of love. The child will always come back. Not right now, but there will be a comeback. So the Ten of Cups is family, emotional contentment, fulfillment. At the moment, he's still emotionally upset. I don't know what happened between the both of you, or what happened in the family or the situation. He's like just emotional, very sensitive. You know, he's just not ready right now. But intuitively, you guys will come back together. You have a connection. You have a psychic connection with each other. So he will feel your vibration and you will feel him. So it's like when you think about him, he's actually thinking about you two. Fatiha, any messages on Najib? Messages on Najib. You need to have healthy boundaries from this person, because this person can cut you out at any point. They could be cold and cutthroat and say things that are not good. And then what I'm seeing is that you need to have boundaries. You'll have more success and victory on your own. You don't even have any karma with each other. I feel like you need to reevaluate this relationship or whatever this connection is, and you need to move on because something doesn't feel right. Any guided messages for Joan? Joan. Somebody said it was their birthday, and I'm trying to find your comment. Joan. The guidance for you is cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. Get rid of any people who are toxic. Get rid of any people who have some sort of addiction, greed, manipulative, codependent on you codependent on someone, or the energy of you. Stop obsessing on things from the past. There's going to be an opportunity and a choice coming in for you, Joan, but the guided message is to release toxicity and to go within. Like, go within for that personal quest for truth and clarity. And then there will be something to celebrate later on. There's like friendship, family, reunion. There's abundance and blessings in your energy. But I just feel like as I'm connecting to you, you kind of need to let go of some shit, honey. You got to let go of something that doesn't work for you anymore, that doesn't serve you. Twos, Michelle, why do I keep seeing 2s and 3s and 5s? Okay, let's talk about it. I do numerology, so I'll know all of this. 2s represent partnership and union. So that means you're going to have some sort of partnership, business or love. There's going to be some sort of collaboration. 3 represents expansion. And it also represents that there could be too many people getting involved in your business. So you need to be mindful about who you talk about your business to. 5 in numerology represents changes. Something needs to change. A thought, a feeling, a person, a situation, self-defeating beliefs about yourself. Change the job, change the way you live, change something. So I do feel like as I'm connecting to you, you need to get out of your own way and start looking at your situation from another point of view. I am seeing study, education, learning something brand new, children, working with children. I'm seeing something that's going to come in, to you emotionally fulfilling. And then 5 of Cups talks about change. You need to change something that doesn't serve you anymore. You need to walk away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you anymore. It's time to move up and it's time to move on. Oh, sorry, guys. There was somebody in here that had a birthday. Are you still in here? Is it Breezy or Breeny? I can't remember. Hold on a second. Mariah. Will your dad ever get out the pin? Will your dad ever get out the pin? guys, loved ones. Yes. 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, the 9th of a month. 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, 9 months, the 9th of a month. You're going to see that number everywhere you go. The time is 9. I hope you're still here, Mariah. But I got a yes. Yes. All right. I don't feel good. I need to go and have a rest. What time is it? I've been on here for 4 hours. All right. I'm going to try and I'm still trying to post up the 2nd of February live. I'm having technical difficulties loading it because this is over 3 hours. It's going to take about a week or two to download. This is why I say record your reading, just in case there's any technical difficulties. If you would like to get a private reading with me, my email address is on the main page of my TikTok, YouTube, and on my Instagram. Oh God, I don't feel good, guys. Sorry, I need to have a break, and it's already 10 p.m. in the UK. I need to go and have a sleep. Without the filter, this is what I look like. I look like crap. Okay, I will be back. I don't know, what day is it today? I was going to say I'll be back on Friday. I'm too tired. It's already Friday, you idiot. I will be back here, I think, on Sunday doing subscribers live, because I always go live for my subscribers, and I do Vedic astrology. And it's so interesting. And I also talk about all the shit that's going on in my life on a Sunday. Yes, if you'd like a one-to-one reading with me, that is my email address. Please remember, I have over 100,000 followers and only follow 28 people. I will never message you. I will never contact you, and I'll never reach out to you. If somebody is reaching out to you with my face and my content, that is not me. That is a scammer. You've been warned, guys. So block, report, and delete those people. I'm going to try and post this live up at some point. It needs to download onto my phone first. Again, I will also be doing readings on Instagram. So I might be on Instagram tomorrow. It's more quieter over there. Here it's really intense. There's always over 100 people if I'm not being restricted. So again, I will be on Instagram tomorrow. And it's very quiet on there. I do 10 cards for 25 Great British pounds, and the PayPal link will be on my Instagram main page. So I'll see you guys tomorrow on Instagram. I love and appreciate you. Thank you to my moderators. I couldn't have done this without you. God bless each and every one of you, and I'll see you on Instagram. The link to my Instagram is on the main page of my TikTok. I'll see you there. Bye, guys.